Welcome to yet another one of my crazy Phasmo challenges. Now in this one, we're going to be doing no evidence plus perfect games on every single map. And spoiler alert, we do get a couple blood moons, so that's very cool. But anyways, there is one rule I gave myself, is that I could have the Ouija board on only the large maps. Now I only used it on one of them because something happened, but anyways, enjoy the video. Yeah, we're going to do a no evidence plus perfect games on every map. Plus, I'm also going to add live split as well. You can see at the top right corner, we have live split, so we can time in, then I can pause it in between rounds. And then I'm just gonna do that for all maps and see how long it takes me. Now I don't know if I can keep it going over over another day, because I'm assuming it probably will take me more than a day to do all this. Last time it did, but you never know. It might take me just one day. We'll see. But yeah, this is my normal no evidence. This is just like my normal stuff that I usually do. I also have sanity pills, of course. No evidence, obviously. 1 second grace period. That's the big thing. And then random weather. And hopefully we get a blood moon today too. That'd be kind of crazy. But anyways, let's start off on Tanglewood, shall we? Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot to do the live split. Man. Oh, you know what? I said I was gonna do the live split and I didn't do it. Okay. That's my bad. That is my bad. Let's do this. So I'm gonna start it I'm gonna start like right now. When I pick the first item. I was gonna do it when I opened the front door, but that was gonna kinda, I don't know, give me free time to just prepare. It was a yokai, are you kidding me? Alright, well I wanted a yokai, I got one, it just killed me. That's fine, it's whatever. It's just a start. Start of many games, we're fine. I restarted the run, because it's just the first map. I'm not gonna restart the timer if I die on another map. This is just the first of all the maps. Hello. I don't like you. Now that hiss does not mean it's not an Oni. That can still be an Oni right there. Just so you know. It has to be like the actual visual airball. You are quiet. It started right here and so quiet. Okay, myling. That is such a myling. You cannot hear it at all. Like I can barely hear it even with the light flashing. Alright, I mean myling. Easy enough. And my timer is started. That's good. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Alright. What do I need to do actually? Paramedic, escape the ghost, and photo the ghost. Alright, well I'll escape the ghost because I still need to go for a perfect game, obviously. And I also want to do like another hunting test just to make sure it actually is a myling and not a mimic. So might as well just wait and see. And hopefully not die. Dying is bad. In case you didn't know. I definitely don't recommend dying. That's definitely a bad thing around here. Hello, how you doing? Just gonna run. Thank you very much. It's just so quiet. Hello, goodbye. Very, very quiet. That is for sure myling. That was weird though, because on the first time it started right here. It was just extremely quiet to start off with. It was just kind of crazy. Alright, well, I just smudged it. That is totally fine. So now we can actually go for perfect games. Hello. Okay. I like you, but not like that. Alright, let's get a photo camera and some salt. And honestly, you know what? Let's just do it during a hunt again. Salt for during a hunt, so then it'll be much more easier instead of having to try and find where the ghost is and have it not just like walk into the salt or something. Because sometimes that happens. And you are a crazy ghost. Alright. Definitely not gonna be in time for a photo, but that's okay. What else do I need? I need a paramic, escape the ghost, and photo the ghost. Okay, that's totally fine. I'll just take another smudge stick. Or you know what? I have one more smudge stick in there, so let me take a crucifix instead. I think it's actually in the living room, so that's actually kind of nice. Although if it hunts now, then I'm kind of in trouble. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. And now I hope to find Okay, I do have my head cam. Very nice. Now I just hope to get another ghost event to walk into the salt. That'd be perfect. Alright, come on, ghost. Mr. Gary Hill, can you give me a sign? Mr. Hill, Mr. Gary. Gary of the Hill, can you give me a sign, please? Where's the bone? Alright. Is that a bone? Yes, it is. Thank you very much. First picture of many today. Oh, hello. So that's where you are. Okay. Bit dangerous. Gotta be careful. No, thank you. Yeah, he is so quiet here. That's so weird. Okay, sir, can you stop chasing me here? You do not know I'm here. Okay, that's perfect though. Now we get all these photos. Thank you very much. Do I have my mouse right? Yeah, it is. Are you in there? Where are you? Sir? Okay, thank you. Perfect. I forgot I was about to take all the salt photos, but I forgot I still needed the ghost photo. That's actually really good. So then now, just 2 more photos. Easy. Okay. So now I just need paramedic. Where did I throw my paramedic? Right here? Alright, talk to me, sir. Please talk to me. I have a smudge stick just in case, so we're good. Okay. I could just loop like this. It shouldn't be that bad. Also, during hunts, getting paramedic is a bit easier. Yeah, there we go. I just got it. Alright, yeah, I just got it. Okay. Alright, we're good. Hey, yeah, silence. This guy is just... Hey, Rookie, how you doing? Ooh, hello. Alright, well that should be a perfect game. Perfect mining. I'm probably gonna go crazy today in this challenge. I'm gonna do a perfect game on no evidence on every map today. And I'm also gonna time it. You can see up there it took me 6 minutes to do this run. So that's number 1 of what, 13 perfect games today. I'm also gonna pause it when it goes to initializing, like that. 6 minutes and 15 seconds is how long it took me to do this one. 4,000 butts, easy. Yeah, 6 minutes, 2 seconds, because that counted from when I opened the front door. Because that's when the game actually starts, is when you open the front door. Because when it's closed, the ghosts, if you didn't know, the ghosts are like just basically dormant. They're like doing nothing. They're basically just like standing still in the same spot waiting for the players to enter the house. Alright, so I kind of need a game plan. Like, how many large maps are there? It's just 2 large maps. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 medium maps. And that's 6 small maps, I think. Yeah, actually I don't know. Like 2 small maps, 2 medium maps, and then a large map. And then 2 small maps, medium map, large map, and then 1 small map, and then medium and large, maybe. I think that'll work. Yeah. Alright, I think that'll be a good start. So Willow Street House, let's do this. And I'm starting my timer whenever I pick up the first item, which is flashlight for me. So we've got Willow. Not too bad, not too bad. And unpause, perfect. I am still kind of new to using live split, so I just added the pause function. Apparently that wasn't added to the default or whatever. So now we got to pause. Because how I'm normally like used to it, I'm used to it like having to like start it and then I could just like stop it or reset it. But I was never able to like pause it and keep it going for whatever reason. Okay, I think I just had it to default settings. Okay, EMF, cleanse, repel. That's easy. Really easy, actually. Okay. Gotta do this quick. Got my head cam as well. Very nice. Already hunting. Wow. Another miling? I hear nothing. Hello? Wait, I heard an item throw over there. Wait, it's another miling. I can now hear the footsteps. That's crazy. Yeah, because you can see it walking over there, but you hear no footsteps. That's a myling. Okay, well then. And I don't need to follow the ghost, right? Yeah, easy. That's actually really good. Really good and easy. Perfect. We can make this a very fast run. Let me just do this. Yeah, just grab an EMF, do that, and then I could do everything in one hunt, basically. That's awesome. Now, I'm kind of thinking it might be a mimic, because it is... You can get like 2 ghosts in a row, like the same exact ghost. But it's like a pretty small chance for that to happen. So, what might be more likely is that it might just be a mimic. Okay, I got this. Heyo! I don't hear anything though. Yeah, now I can barely start hearing the footsteps. That's crazy. Okay, I don't know where you are. I'm just gonna smudge you. Okay, did you do EMF? You did not do EMF. Okay, that's okay. I'm just gonna put this in your room. I'm assuming it's just in the back corner here. Also, I just heard something. What did you just throw? I heard that. Yes. Alright, perfect. That's actually so good. So then now, I can just walk around, find the bone, take a picture of all the salt, and boom, that's easy. I just did all objectives. I just needed EMF and then cleanse. And repel, which you can all do in one hunt, basically. Just cleansing just requires you to be around the ghost and smudging it. So you can do it while during a hunt or outside of a hunt. And then repelling is obviously kind of the same thing, but only during hunts. Let's do this. Only 9 minutes in, so not too bad. So it's only been like 3 minutes so far. I'm also gonna hold on to a smudge stick just in case. You never know. Yeah, it was still a myling like the second hunt in a row basically, so should just be a myling, shouldn't be a mimic. There might be like a tiny small chance for it to be a mimic, like mimicking the same ghost 2 hunts in a row, but that's unlikely. So now we can just walk around, find the bone, and leave. That's it. So easy. I mean, once you get like the basic understanding of like figuring out ghosts just based on like their behavior or maybe like speeds or something like that, like maybe what they do, and it actually doesn't really become too hard of a challenge. Obviously you do get like some ghosts that are normal speed and they seem like a basic ghost basically. There's many like basic ghosts. They're like the spirit, wraith, phantom, banshee, yurei, mare, demon, goryo, yokai, onryo. Those ghosts can kind of be a little bit difficult, so you gotta like do like separate tests for them like separately, I guess. Sometimes you can do multiple tests to rule out the same ghost. Oh, the bone's right there. Nice. Alright, well, I'm out of here. That was easy. Alright, so second small map in a row. Let's see. All objectives, all photos, bone, perfect. And myling. Definitely don't forget to check the ghost off. I know some people do that accidentally. I used to do that all the time. You walk into the truck, you click to leave, and you forget to select your ghost. It should be myling, unless it could also be mimic. Very, very unlikely though, but still, it could be possible. It was myling. 2 mylings in a row. Wow.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
All right, not bad. Oh yeah, pause my timer. Whoops, it's my bad. Yeah, 4 minutes 40 seconds. That's a pretty fast run. No evidence is also just a very good way to level up, fast as well. But all right, we did Tanglewood and Willow. Actually, let me write it down too. So Tanglewood and Willow, done. Now I kind of want to go to a medium map and then a large map, or maybe 2 medium maps and a large map. All right, well let's just go and get Pointhope out of the way. Yeah, I think that'll work. Just get Pointhope out of the way as fast as we can. Okay, I'm also gonna let the timer run for a little bit. I did forget to pause, so I'm just gonna pick up all my items, and then yeah, I think that'll be good. So now we got Pointhope, one of the worst maps for no evidence, just because you cannot test. It's like really hard to test for specific ghosts, especially when the higher up you are. Because for some ghosts you just need distance to test for them, and you can't really do that. Like one of the harder ones is myling. But we've got 2 mylings in a row, so what's the chances we get a 3rd myling in a row? Probably very unlikely, but you never know. It could happen. It could definitely happen. I've seen some crazy things happen in Phasmo before. Alright, place this here. Same with the candle. I'm not going to place the salt down because I don't know where the ghost is right now. I just have it just in case the ghost is down here, just to test for Wraith. I do have a hiding spot, that's good. And now, just turn the lights on and wait for the ghost. I'm very glad that the crucifix actually covers like most of this area. Like right here covers the whole bathroom, the whole entrance, and then part of this room too. So that's pretty good. Alright, but so far nothing. I'm just gonna take a step out to get some more hydration. That's crazy though. Already 13 minutes in and we already completed two maps. There we go. Oh, it's fast. Dio? Hey buddy, how you doing? I'm just gonna smudge you and walk right past you. We got a Dio, okay. Well, that's easy enough. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Mrs. Dio? That's perfect. So awesome. Oh, we got a bone right there too, look at that. That's extremely good luck. I could actually do everything in another hunt, I think. I need a photo of the ghost, which shouldn't be that bad. I can just like stop and take a screenshot. Or not a screenshot, but a photo. Alright, let's go. I just smudged it, so we'll have a little bit of safety time. That's extremely good though. Deals are always fun. I mean, I was hoping I'd get lucky today, so you never know. We might actually just get like Dios and Revenants and all the fast ghosts, and you also shut the breaker off. Alright, just do this. This for photo of the ghost. And then EMF as well. And apparently my bot is doing another thing. Okay. Oh, but that's for going live. Okay, never mind. Yeah, because earlier, if you didn't know, I did actually start a stream, but then I had to stop it because it was immediately dropping frames, which is actually annoying. So I stopped and restarted my Wi-Fi. But then when I start the stream, my bot automatically like posts in my Discord that I'm going live on Twitch. But then it was like just live for a few seconds, which I was. Alright, and I guess a couple candles for the EMF. I think that would be good. I think if it blows out a candle and then I move the ghost away from that area, it'll have an EMF. It'll like leave an EMF there. I think if the ghost is in that area still, it won't let it like do its EMF because the ghost is like doing the main like disruption, I guess, if that makes sense. Alright, and I'd need a smash stick just in case. I need to have that on at all times. Alright, EMF, just gonna put that right there. Perfect. Alright, and then photo camera. Alright, kind of sucks that you shut off the breaker, but that's fine, I guess. Alright. Yeah, no hiding from this ghost, that's for sure. I think plenty of time has passed. There we go. Oh yeah, I can hear it. You hear the train coming at you? Super fast. Hello, how you doing? This can be kind of scary, but I gotta try. There we go. Easy. Never mind. Not scary at all. It's actually easy. Alright, lady, can you blow up my candle, please? Just don't trap me, and we'll be fine. Please blow up my candle. It's kind of scary. You don't want to get trapped with this ghost, that's for sure. Alright, we got a photo. We got an interaction photo. Are you kidding me? I got a perfect ghost photo. You see the ghost right there, and there's just an interaction. Thanks. That's actually so annoying. What the heck? Alright, that's fine. I guess we'll do another hunt. Oh, you turned the breaker on. Thank you. Gotta love ghosts when they shut it off and turn it back on for you. It's actually very nice. Wait, what was the interaction from anyways? How did I take like a 3-star photo of interaction and it was just a ghost? Did it like throw a boat or something? Maybe through one of these boats? Like, how does that become an interaction photo? That is crazy. Very, very crazy and annoying. I don't have another smudge stick, but that's okay. Now, I believe it is in the room up here. Okay, you hear the stairs like right away at the start of the first hunt. So I think it's actually in this room. Maybe. Yeah, cold breath. And it's foggy outside too, right? Yeah. Can you give me a sign, please? Mrs. Mary Williams. Hello. Okay, got it. I got it this time, right? Yes, I got it. What the heck? That's so stupid. Don't you just love it when you take like a pristine ghost photo and it's just like an interaction photo or something? I've had that happen so many times. I think I actually have a screenshot of that somewhere else. Alright, luckily it's just a Dio though. It shouldn't be a mimic or anything. Just an easy Dio. Alright, I'm just gonna hold a candle for you. How you doing? You are so slow, lady. Alright. I'm hoping it'll just blow this out so I can just bring it to my EMF. And then what else? EMF reader. Yeah, that's it. And basically just take photos and leave. Okay. Give me a sign, please. Mary Williams. Can you blow out my candle? Can you do something? Mary Williams. You threw a cigar. It's very nice. Hey. That should be an EMF. Yeah, there we go. Another one. Hello. Alright, that's fine though. That's perfect. Alright, so now we just need 6 photos, which we have salt, so easy. And only 20 minutes in, 3 maps done. Basically. If I can leave it, that is. Gotta be careful. I'm actually gonna leave and take sandy pills. Just to be safe. I could actually just take 2 and be safe, because the Dios actually can hunt when you're around 40% sanity, so they're not like the others where they hunt normally at 50%. So that'd be pretty easy. I'm just gonna take all those pills. Should be totally safe. And luckily with the tier 2 sanity pills, it'll only take 10 seconds for them to give you all that sanity, so by now I should be good. I just needed to take a few photos anyways. That's so easy. I think I can do that. There we go. Got my perfect interaction photo, the first photo. Definitely not a ghost right there. I gotta love it. Alright, got all objectives. Alright. I'm actually so glad that it's not really like too hard for me to take ghost photos during hunts. I mean, luckily I have the reflexes to actually do that, because sometimes the blinks are like way too fast. You just gotta time it perfectly. Alright, that's a Diogen. 2 mines in a row and a Diogen. Easy. Imagine if we had 3 mines though. 3 mines in a row. That would have been so cool. 5,400 and 2 unlocks. Awesome. Already level 62. Alright, I keep forgetting to pause my timer. That's my bad. Alright, we got Pointhope out of the way. Perfect. Alright, 3 maps, 21 minutes, I guess. Yeah, so I think now I'm gonna go for Brownstone High School, and I gave myself I guess a thing for free. I'm gonna go for a random cursed possession, and I'm gonna keep re-rolling until I get the Ouija board, basically. That's what I'm gonna go for. Just to make it a little bit easier to find the bone. Because walking around finding the bone is terrible, especially on this map. And do we have a blood moon? I was about to say, if we had a blood moon, I was gonna just go with it. Alright. I'm gonna wait for a little bit to start the timer. Because I did forget to pause it again. So I think probably now is fine. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna like re-roll until I get the Ouija board. Because that's the only way I can find the bone. So yeah, we get the tarot cards, I think. Yeah, tarot cards, that's fine. So I'm gonna keep this as part of the timer now. Because this is part of my challenge. I know it might be a bit cheesy trying to just keep re-rolling until I get the Ouija board, but if I selected a Ouija board in the multiplier, it would have taken it down to like 6 times difficulty instead of the 8.9 times or whatever. I'm also frozen. Hello? How do I get over here? Okay. I'm getting emails about the terms of service of Twitch. Nice. Awesome. Alright, Ouija board, please. Okay, I'm definitely not about to walk through this whole map to find the bone again. Not like last time. Definitely gotta do it a bit differently this time. Can you stop freezing? There we go. It does suck that phasmophobia has like some freezes here and there. And I don't even know like why it does it. It's just, I don't know. Kind of annoying sometimes. Ooh, it's froggy. That's what my mom calls it sometimes, frog. Alright. Is that a Ouija board? There it is. Okay, perfect. It was a myling? Are you kidding me? Okay, that's my bad. I swear I tested for miling. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I wasted all that time for nothing then. That's my bad. I wasted all that time. Good job, me. I swear that happens all the time. I feel like I test for certain ghosts and then it becomes a ghost that I thought I tested for. That really sucks. Alright, that's fine. I mean, we got the Ouija board, so... Or hopefully we'll have the Ouija board. Also, start the timer again, please. Okay, we got the Ouija board again. Good. Okay, hopefully the ghost is in a better room this time. Like a classroom. Like the classroom over here or something. Like, come on. That was just really unlucky that we got a ghost in the gym. Of all rooms. So unlucky. That's fine, though. Hopefully this will be like a quick round. You never know. Might just be like a 5-minute round now. The bone's gonna be in the gym this time or something. Or it's gonna be a gym gin. Maybe. Can always hope. Okay, I guess I'll just ask. Where did you die? Classroom something. 20. Classroom 29, which is gonna be on the right side upstairs, like about halfway. It's across the room from one of the bathrooms, pretty much. It's across from the upstairs female teacher's bathroom. Okay, I don't know why it's a teacher's bathroom. The female teacher's bathroom is on the right side, and the male teacher's on the left side. That's crazy. Goodbye. Okay, well then. Oh. I hear a ghost. Kind of want to just put my sword out. Hello? I think it's upstairs, but I don't know. Just gonna place my salt. Okay, I think it saw me. Probably. Did it? Oh yeah. Probably gonna stop soon anyways, but might as well try to get it to come here. Alright, come here, lady. It's getting faster. Okay. Alright, whatever. Okay, we just got a whisper right now, so it should be somewhere up here. Okay, normally when the hunt ends, I'm pretty sure it just teleports the ghost like immediately to its ghost room once it stops. I think some ghosts can like stick around and do like a ghost vent and then just like roam back to their room. But I think it's just somewhere over here. Yeah, we just got another whisper. So I'm guessing one of the classrooms. Which is good. That's really good. Also, yeah, classroom 29 is the bone room. So I'm just gonna write that down. Yo, locker room. Okay. Honestly, not bad. How you doing, lady? Okay, let's go hide. Like right now. Alright, definitely normal speed. Not a Raichu. Probably not the twins. Definitely not a phantom. And maybe not an Obake, but I'm not going to rule that out. I've got to actually look at it. Oh. Are we fine? Alright, is this a Myling? I think it just walked upstairs. Okay, now I don't know what's a Myling and what's not. Somehow I got the last round wrong. Okay, it stopped. That really sucked. I don't know how I didn't really realize that it was just a Myling. Third Myling of the day, by the way. What the heck? We got 2 Mylings in a row. One on Tanglewood and Willow, and then we got a Deogen on Pointhope. And then another Myling on Highschool, of course. Also not a Wraith. And yeah, I just smudged it too, so I'm just gonna be in here, I guess. Hello, how you doing? Ghost? I was just gonna look around for the bone, but I already know where the bone is. It's upstairs. Upstairs, right side. And this should be the ghost room. Also glitchy wall or ceiling. Cool. Okay, that's the third whisper, I think, right? We could actually use this to row up Banshee. Because the Banshee has a 33% chance to overrule one of those whispers and do a Banshee scream, which is very, very different from a whisper, so it should be like pretty obvious that it's a Banshee scream. Unless that's the first thing you ever hear, then you think that's normal or something. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna run. Okay, I think it didn't see me. It's actually not a bad little hiding spot area. You just loop the ghost around this or something. A giant looping spot. Not too bad, not too bad. Well, not a spirit, that's for sure, I don't think. And probably not a djinn. Yeah, definitely not a djinn, right? Because I heard from the first time I heard it with the power mic and it didn't speed up at all. But I could hear it like slowly getting faster. So yeah, definitely not a djinn. And in Poltergeist, I can actually do the same test I did over here in the cafeteria. Is she gonna come find me? Yeah, right over here we got a bunch of plates and some books. So we can just stack up. And it's also a good little looping spot too, so it's actually pretty nice. Honestly, I've never really used this room at all. I've never like used this room for anything. Just besides like walking through as a little hallway. The other side has a door that connects to a hallway that connects to the gym right there. I mean, I think I know the high school pretty well. It's not that bad of a map to really remember rooms. It just gets kind of confusing upstairs because they have those back like lab rooms, I guess. They even have them down here too, but they're kind of confusing sometimes. Alright, it's hunting. I'm just gonna hope that it's seeing me, but I don't want it to get fast. I'm just gonna listen. Alright, come out again. Hello, come here. Okay, yeah, it's coming. Over here, lady. And then I can go hide in the library. Exactly like I was doing last round. Oh, poltergeist! Let's go! Alright, gonna smudge you. Alright, now we just gotta run away. Okay, that's actually really good. We got a poltergeist. Let's go. That's so good. Alright, poltergeist. Wow. Now we need to prevent it from hunting with the crucifix and firelight. That should actually not be a problem, I don't think. That's actually really huge. Extremely huge. Thank you very much, Ghost. Alright, I'm just gonna close the map. I think I know where the bone is. So yeah, we know where the bone is, and we know it's a poltergeist. And I'm also gonna check for mimic orbs as well later on. But for right now, I'm actually gonna take... I think I'll take some pills and go get the bone right now. And then I'll take pictures of all the salt piles and the Ouija board and stuff. That's actually really good. We got a poltergeist. Hey Bob Bear, how you doing? I don't know when you sent your message, but sorry I didn't see your message. Unless you did it right now, then perfect timing, but that's really good though. Got a poltergeist. Alright, get the photo camera. And I guess, what else? Firelight, crucifix. I'll just bring a firelight and then, or no, just crucifixes. I think that would be perfect. Alright. Wait, did I accidentally restarted my timer? What the heck? Okay. Well, that's my bad. Somehow I restarted my timer. I don't know how I did that. That's okay. All right. How's your Wednesday going? And my day today is going pretty well so far. Got really lucky on the first couple maps. Got 2 minings in a row and a Diogen. All right, that should be all the pictures, and then Ouija board. There we go. So now I'll put the crucifixes in the room, and then I'll go upstairs to get the bone and another photo as well. Doing good, nice. Yeah, mine's doing all right too. Hopefully today I'll be able to work on my my chatting overlay as well. I have a cool idea of like having like a bunch of logos of all the socials that I have. I'm gonna have them like kind of like be turning or rotating, I guess. I'm excited to see how that comes out. I'm definitely not much of an animator, but I've been learning. I think I know what to do. There's not really, that part's not too complicated to have it like rotate, I guess. What difficulties am I playing? I'm doing no evidence right now, so I'm not gonna get any evidence. So I gotta figure out the ghost based on like behaviors and their mechanics and all their abilities and stuff. Which during that hunt, I saw that the ghost was throwing like those plates like every half second, which only the poltergeist can do. And it was also throwing him very far too. So that's like a pretty dead giveaway. So I figured out that it's a poltergeist. Or hopefully, unless it's like a mimic or something. Alright, so this should be the second bathroom, and this should be the bone room. Right in here. And we should be finding it somewheres in here. Alright. Yeah, there it is. Got a little something. I don't know what kind of bone that is. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check for the mimic orbs. Cause I've gotten mimic before. I definitely don't want that to happen again. That's for sure. But yeah, and also the challenge is to get a perfect game on every map on no evidence. So that's what I'm doing. And I had a timer, but for whatever reason it reset. I don't know how that happened. I guess I must have pressed the button, because the button that I used to start it will start it, but then if I press that again, it resets it, I think. Which I must have hit that. It's got a potential spam. Thanks a lot. Alright, yeah, still not getting hunted, but I should still be good on sanity for now. Although I don't have any smudge sticks, so I should be careful. Definitely gotta be careful. I'm just gonna drop that in there. Honestly, I don't need a ghost photo, right? I just need a firelight and crucifix objective. Let me just use the Ouija board. I think that'll be a good, just 2 photos and boom, we're done. That's so good though. I spent the last round trying to figure out if it was a Yurei or Goryo, and then it turned out to be Myling. How old are you? How old are you? 20? Very nice. So I'm older than the ghost right now. Okay. How do you feel? Scared? Scared of me? Okay. What else? Marco. Marco. I'm just gonna reply Polo. It's very cool, like interaction kind of thing. And each of those questions should have only taken like 5% sanity, so not too much sanity. Alright. Yep, we're in hunting range. So now, I'm just gonna grab 1 firelight and then 2 smudge sticks. I think that'll be a good thing to keep me alive, hopefully. And then high school will be done. Finally. Took me way too long. Oh, just use a crucifix. Nice. Alright. Now I just gotta bring this in and that's it. Yep, because the lights are still on, so could have been either the breaker being shut off or the crucifix being used. Alright, can you give me a sign, please? Jennifer Lancaster, that's a long name. Might be the longest. Oh, there we go. Got it used, and that's it. I think that's all I need to do. Alright, let's go. Hello, goodbye. Man, if last game was a Goryo, that would have been so good. If I wanted to trigger a hunt, ask to play hide and seek, yeah, that's a good way to trigger hunt. But right now, I'm actually going for. I'm trying to see how fast I can do these runs. Which I had a timer, but I kind of reset it, which kind of sucks. There we go. Oh wait, you know what? I gotta check for mimic. I forgot about that. If you didn't know, you can actually open up the door again. You just click the button again. All right. Still got smudge sticks, so we're fine. I totally forgot to check for orbs. That's my bad. Just one last check. I just gotta be safe. Could be hunting as a Dio or something, for all I know. Okay, no orbs so far. Just see the burned crucifix. So it should just be a normal poltergeist. I think so. It shut the breaker off. Okay, that's fine. You didn't know that? Well, now you know. I know, like as a newer player, that's definitely something that a lot of people don't figure out until they see someone else do that. So one of the streamers I watch, Insum, that's the guy that I've learned like all my Phasmo information from for the longest time. Ever since he was under 100,000 subscribers, I've just been watching him from then on. But I learned that from a long time ago. I think that was also like just always in the game too, even when Phasmo came out. Finally, we got a poltergeist. I'm also gonna pause it. Got a writing book and a thermometer. Very nice. How long is that game? 15 minutes long. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. High school is done. So now I'll just restart it. So in 1 hour 16 is when I did. That's the time it took me to do Tanglewood, Willow, Pointhope, and Highschool. Alright. We got a poltergeist. It's very good. So now I think we'll go to. Let's go to Ridgeview. I think Ridgeview is a good map. I definitely want to upgrade my thermometer, that's for sure. Tier 3 is so good. Alright, let's go. Oh no, is it a blood moon? Wait, we got a blood moon, let's go. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to remove the cursed possession. That's my bad. But we got a blood moon. Okay, start the timer again. That's actually gonna be so fun. Although it might be a bit more dangerous, but who cares? Let's do this. Blood moon is so cool. Very nice. I noticed right away. I saw like the red tint in the van. That's awesome. All right, so yeah, normally I drop in my flashlight and smudge sticks, and then just bring in a crucifix, salt, and candle, just in case the ghost is actually like at the entrance, which I've actually had a bunch of times, where the ghost will blow out the candle at the beginning or something, or use the crucifix right away. Let's do that, and set this up for the loop around the table. This map is probably the best map for a loop, and then you also have a good hiding spot in this corner here behind the fridge. So good. And now we wait. What does the blood moon do? It does a bunch of stuff. It makes the ghost faster, it makes them more active. Obviously, like the sky and rain is red, but then the ghost eyes also glow too. I think most of the ghost models have the glowing eyes, but I think the little girl and then one of the naked man doesn't have the glowing eyes for whatever reason. Hello? I know you're upstairs. How about you come down? Meet me face to face. Yeah, you see that? Oh yeah, one of the major things is the ghosts are faster too on a blood moon, which makes it a bit more scarier. Yeah, he just got so fast right there. And I think that's just normal speed. Pretty sure. Yeah, definitely no wraith. So no wraith, no phantom. Definitely none of these guys. I have my light on. Probably not an Obake, but I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. And I think blood moons also make the ghost abilities more common as well. It's like the ability for a demon to early hunt, or like the Yurei ability where it'll like close the door all the way and then make the closing sound 2 seconds later. Stuff like that. I think the blood moon makes them more common. And then you also lose more sanity as well. I think it adds like a 50% like addition to your sanity drain, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I got faster because it was chasing me from line of sight. If I was hiding the whole time, it wouldn't get faster at all. It would just like stay the same speed. Unless it was like a Hantu or something that changes speed throughout the run, I guess. Yeah, you can hear it's like kind of fast right there. Hello. Okay, so no poltergeist. Probably no Obake. And the faster the ghost is, the better this loop is, basically. Yeah, I don't have to use that much sprint. It's actually kind of nice. Okay, now I can actually almost just walk around normally. So good. Okay. It didn't use my candle at all. I'm kind of also testing for shade as well. Because shades, their main ability is that they're basically shy. So they cannot hunt while a player's in the same room as them. But they can also not blow out candles, as well as give you writing evidence. They can still like interact with stuff and give you other evidence, but writing for specifically it cannot give you. But whenever they cannot blow candles out in the same room, also works during hunts, is what I was trying to get to. Oh yeah, blood moon is also light rain too, by the way. So you can actually light your candles in it. So if you have it outside, you can. That's a good thing. Alright, I did not smudge it as well, so I can actually smudge it this hunt. You shut the breaker off, so not Jinn. That's good. Good to know. Okay. Okay. So now any ghost should have a pretty good chance to just blow out the candle. Hello. Yeah, the glowing eyes thing is just very cool. That's like one of my. Okay, just blow out the candle. So it shouldn't be a shade. And did another one? Okay. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. I was gonna say it could still technically be a shade because there's 2 rooms right here. Right here is there's the foyer. This is one room, but then if you step over to here, this is just the dining room, which is kind of weird that they like have this as like separate rooms. I feel like it should be one room, That's just how it is. So yeah, it could have still been a shade because it walked into that room and then blew it out, because technically it wouldn't have been in the same room as me. Check for mimic. Yeah, I'll do that later. I want to actually check for all the main ghosts first. Actually, I think next thing I want to do is test for yokai and stuff. But no, it's not an obake, not a hantu, probably not an oni. But now I want to get to like come over to me and find me, or try to find me, I guess. Okay, yokais are just stupid ghosts. So if I sit right here and it's a yokai, it will not find me until it like comes into this room just by itself. So yeah, not a yokai, because it came straight to me. And I gotta hope that doesn't come to here. Come to where I'm at. So that shouldn't be a yokai. Yeah, still actually sounds fast, but that's just the normal speed of the blood moon. Because for a blood moon, they're a step faster. So this custom mode, I have it set to 100% ghost speed, which is basically just normal. It's always normal. But for a blood moon, it's a step up, so it'll be 125% ghost speed. Alright, so now I did just smudge it as well. So what else do I need? Crucifix, ghost event, EMF. I guess I can try and find the ghost room. I'll probably drop my flashlight, grab one of these guys. Okay, now we gotta do like an Onryo test and stuff. Gotta find the room first, which is probably the hallway, or maybe this room right here. Maybe. I'll just put it here for now. Alright, can you give me a sign, please? I do need a ghost vent. I'll also use this time right now to get one. Oh. Oh, that was a ghost vent. Okay. I thought it was hunting. Alright, so that is probably its ghost room. I would assume so. Actually, I can just put that right there. And I don't have to worry about being a shade anymore, so I can just do that. Okay, that should cover this whole area, this whole room, and then part of this hallway, in case it comes out to hunt me. Yeah, definitely ghost vent. Sometimes those can be kind of scary and sound like ghost hunts. Although I should have known, because I have it set to 1 second grace periods, which means I only have 1 second of safety before the ghost is able to walk around. It'll start, you'll be able to hear it start, and then that's after 1 second passes, then it actually starts walking around. And they also start invisible too, whenever they're in their grace periods. Which I would definitely recommend 2 second grace periods, at most. The 1 second is definitely... Okay, it just hunted. So not a spirit, it's also not an Onryo. Because Onryos have to blow up the candle first before being able to use the crucifix. Or just before being able to hunt, basically. Hello. That's actually such a cool screenshot, look at that. That's actually really cool. Wait, look at me. Imagine you're just like sitting somewhere and you just see like eyes just looking at you. That's really cool. Alright. Well, I'm actually just gonna toss this down here for now. I would like it to hunt now. Okay, it's hunting already. Oh crap. I'm just gonna run. Okay, it didn't follow me? Okay. I was hoping to get to the piano. Okay. You can see it's like scythe going through the wall. Or not a scythe, but whatever those like farming tools are. Alright, it's done? Okay. I want to get to the piano to test for a myling, because mylings are quiet ghosts. And basically the best way to test for a myling is by using your equipment. Because you know how when you're closer to a ghost, your equipment will like start like flashing or something, like it'll just like be flashing a bunch. For a myling, when it's not flashing your equipment, you will not hear any of its footsteps because they're very quiet, and you'll only start being able to hear the footsteps when it starts like flicking your lights. So that's like a really good myling test you can do. So you can either like throw your equipment down and just sit around to try and listen to a ghost, which I'm actually just gonna sit like right here. Actually, no, I'm just gonna sit right here. Yeah, so I still heard the footsteps just before it was blinking my lights, so it should just be a normal ghost. And yeah, not a poltergeist, not a shade, not a djinn because it shut the breaker off. Because the djinn requires the breaker to use its ability. Its ability is like to speed up when you're far away to try and catch up to you. And then once it gets like kind of close to you, then it'll go back to normal speed. Alright. But now I think is a good time to actually take some sanity pills. Man, that's crazy. I was hoping we'd get a blood moon today and we got one. That's awesome. Oh yeah, we should also have a cursed possession too. I forgot about that. I forgot to remove it. I only added the cursed possession just for the large maps, just to save me time for looking for the bone. Alright, we need EMF reader. I will take a video camera to check for mimic now. And then I guess another smudge stick. Oh, you know what? I'll just take another salt. That'll be fine. Check for orbs. We can actually check from up here, actually. Just sit out here and just see if we're gonna see any orbs going around. Should be careful. Also just gonna toss this down here and bring this up. Alright, here you go, sir. Alright, thank you. Alright, this should be the ghost room. It's also cold breath in here, right? Think so. You didn't know that? I guess you're gonna learn all the tips that I have today. Yeah, you gotta, for no evidence, you gotta pull out like a bunch of like unknown facts and stuff. Okay, you gotta just like know the mechanics and stuff of ghosts. Doing some singing, eh? Okay. You were doing some singing. It's also cold breath in here now. Excuse me. Wait, I should get a thermometer to check. Okay, if I actually change ghost rooms, I can actually roll out a couple more ghosts as well. I can roll out Banshee and Goryo. The Goryo is obvious because its main ability is that it doesn't like walk away from its rooms. They're rarely seen far from their place of death, which means they cannot change ghost rooms, basically. That's their main like ability, is that they can never change a ghost room. My sanity's gone too. What the heck? It was at 60%. Wait, Banshee? I swear I heard a Banshee I swear I heard a singing ghost vent in there, and when I walked back up I didn't see it again, but that's probably because I walked into it. Which Banshees, whenever they do a singing ghost vent, they actually take 15% sanity away from a player. Or I think it's from their target, I'm pretty sure. So if another player, if you're playing in a team and they're not their target and they touch it, it probably won't take 15%. Not exactly sure how that works, but I think it might be a Banshee, which means we can also test for Banshee Scream. Okay, but anyways, thermometer and this, and it also shut the breaker off again, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. But then again, if it did change ghost rooms, then it shouldn't be a Banshee. But we'll just check it anyways. I mean, I've played in so many blood moons that I think I'm okay without smudge sticks. I mean, you definitely don't want to like play it too safe. Should have hiding spots too, I think. Alright, anyways, I think it's coldest here. 1 degree, 10 degrees in this room, but now that's because of the breaker's off. So I think it was always in this room. Alright, well, I've got a feeling you're a Banshee, sir. Paul Taylor. So how about you do a Banshee Scream? So whenever you get a whisper on a paramedic, the Banshee has a 33% chance to overwrite that with the Banshee Scream. Which should be very obvious to a player. Good stuff. There we go, hunting. Okay, I don't have any more. I do have a smudge stick. Just gonna hide with that. Thank you very much. Okay, good thing I have a smudge stick left over. Shouldn't be a demon there, right? Wait, you know what? I don't know yet. I kind of want to get like the Banshee like rid out first. Okay, just stopped. All right, I need to turn these lights on. It's so annoying being in the dark. But I've got a feeling it's probably a Banshee. That's my gut feeling right now. I'm very good at the game, thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, I've gotten lots of hours in this game, that's for sure. Alright. Okay, just use the crucifix. Fun. How about you give me a Banshee scream, please? Hi. How you doing? If I knew my sanity right now, I would walk into him and check my sanity again. Because that's another seeing ghost event. Or you could do a Banshee scream. Please. Or not. Sure. I've got to be careful though. Okay, just touch that. I'm gonna put this... Wait, did you turn the light on, actually? It turned the light on. Okay, that's huge. It can't be a mirror. That is like really huge. Because sometimes mirrors are really hard to figure out sometimes. Yeah, I think I've got... Okay, just use the crucifix again. Could very well be a demon. Let me just smudge it right now. Hopefully that caught. Another seeing ghost vent. That's like the third one in a row. Yeah, this guy's going crazy with them. Which banshees, they do more seeing ghost vents like commonly compared to other ghosts. So I definitely would not be surprised if this is a banshee. Oh, yeah, right there. Banshee scream. That's a banshee. 100% just a banshee. Alright, that's awesome. We got it. We got you now. Alright, so now I can just go around, take a bone photo, and then basically leave. That's it. Very nice. So that's a banshee scream if you haven't heard it before. A crazy banshee on a blood moon, that's sick. That's really cool. Alright. Now get the photo camera and then smudge sticks. Always gotta have a smudge stick on you. And then I kind of like to have like a strategic way of like having my inventory. Cause normally I put my flashlight first, like right after the lighter. I put the flashlight and then like an item that I'm gonna use like maybe for evidence or like photo camera like this. And then usually I'll have a smudge stick right after, just in case I need it. If there's like, if a ghost starts hunting behind me, I'm like ready already. Cause like I have the button to like keep going through my inventory. So having that right there helps a ton. That's extremely cool. Okay, it's hunting again, that's totally fine. Just gonna walk around and try and find the bone. And the ghost shouldn't find me unless it just decides to walk over here. Because obviously if you have your equipment on, that's when the ghost will easily find you. That just walked upstairs and it should be done soon. That's kind of my favorite thing about small maps, is hunts are like 30 seconds long, normally. That is without cursed hunt set, actually. That 30 seconds is like a very short time, so it's like a perfect amount for small maps. Really like it. Oh, there's a bone. Nice. So then photo of that, and then that's it, I think. I think that's it. Actually, you know what? Let me... Where's my video camera? I gotta check one more time for orbs. Just in case. Probably gonna hunt real soon. Hello. Another seeing ghost vent. That's crazy. Yeah, banshees are crazy with seeing ghost vents. But I don't see any orbs, so I'm just gonna smudge you. Thank you for that. You're a really good singer, sir. I'm gonna have to leave you. Oh, we have tarot cards. I'm not gonna pull any. Imagine I get like a hangman or something. Alright. So we got all objectives. Got all our photos. We got the bone. And then we got the banshee. Very nice. And no orbs. So that's really good. Banshee, blood moon. Easy. Let's go. That's really cool. Yeah, for a perfect game, you got to do all your objectives. You got to get all perfect photos. It doesn't matter what photo you get. It's just got to be all 3-star photos. Then you've also got to get the bone evidence, and then obviously get the ghost cracked. And that's basically how you get a perfect game. And as long as you got a photo camera, you can always get a perfect game. Pretty sure, unless you don't have a specific thing for objectives. But there you go, $4,000, and also a 10% bonus for the blood moon. Because every blood moon that you get will give a 10% bonus, unless you die. I think if you die, it removes it. But that's pretty good though. Pretty good. 20 minutes. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's do Campwood, and I want to get this one out of the way. I think the outside maps are probably a bit more difficult compared to like normal ones. Probably not a... Oh wait, I don't have a lighter on me. Oh, that's my bad. I forgot to grab a lighter. Whoops. What is that? I think that might be the second death of the day. It's actually not too bad, honestly. Alright, let's go again though. That's okay. Maybe now it's gonna be a mimic. Okay, pick up your lighter. Make sure you do that. I think I've done that a handful of times now. Just forgot to pick up my lighter. Definitely a bad idea to do that. Alright, but at the very least you can light your candle here now. It's snowing. It was heavy rain, so that meant you could not light any candles of any sort. It's definitely my bad though. Okay, I guess I'll do this again. Look for orbs. Although it's snowing, so it's gonna be a little bit harder to check for orbs. But you should just look for the one thing that's gonna like go up, I guess, basically. There's something that looks like it's apart from the snow or something. I think they made the orbs bigger on like the outside maps too, just to make it a bit easier to see them. I know in fog they made them like more brighter or something like that. But anyways, I'm just gonna bring 2 candles. Drop those. Okay. I can do my same thing, just put all the salt down. Hopefully it's a bit easier to figure out what a ghost this is. I really hope so. And then I'm just gonna bring this here. Oh, you can place the candles here now. Wait, what? Huh. Did they fix that? I remember when you had like lanterns or the tier 3 smudge sticks. Those ones you can actually place. But for some reason, yeah, I cannot place the crucifix on here. Which is weird. Like there's some items that you just cannot place on these tables. Don't know why. Alright, anyways, might as well set up for a poltergeist. Oh, you'll definitely be able to tell if it's a poltergeist or not. It'll throw an item every half second and throw it very far too. Oh, we have a good hiding spot too. Ooh. Hello. How you doing, ghost? Ghosty pants. Megan Mills. Got crucifix, escape the ghost, and paramedic. Okay. I think it's in the tent. Okay. Wait, this is a phantom. You see how it's like mostly invisible? Very invisible. That's definitely a phantom. Or a mimic. Okay. Yeah, very much phantom. Because after a phantom blinks, it has a 1 to 2 second time in between to like be invisible, and then it'll blink again. Pretty much. What times multiplier is it? It's a 9.25 times, I think. I can show you the custom after this round. Cause I think it's a pretty good custom. I mean, you're the same speed. You don't lose out on sprint or anything. And the ghost is also like normal speed as well. Like you know, like huge changes. Like you're not making the ghost like super fast, or you're not like super slow, or you can't sprint or anything, or even broken flashlights. It's all just normal. Kind of the big thing is you start out with 0% sanity. That's kind of one of the big things. But then you also still have sanity pills, so that's also pretty good. If you wanted, you could just take sanity pills before you even enter the map and just be fine. That's pretty good. Alright, paramedic and crucifix. That's all I have left. It should be totally fine. I mean, now at this point, I could just take a photo of the salt, and that's it. And then bone as well. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite multipliers or custom modes. It's really not too hard. There we go. Got a whisper. Oh, hello. I can also take a photo of that. Thank you very much. I think I'm too late for the candle. Oh no, I'm not. All right. So I mean, now at this point, I'm actually gonna go for another hunt just to make sure it actually is a phantom and not a mimic. Oh, someone's using VR in your server? That's cool. I could actually play VR, but I don't know. I've never actually really played it much on Phasmophobia. Okay, it's hunting. Never mind, it's ghost vet. Okay. Good job. Alright. I kind of do want to try out VR eventually, but I gotta set up like a chat software thing Okay, there we go. Because there's a software where, like, in your VR, you can actually, like, twist your wrist and you can see, like, a window. So, for example, I would see, like, chat. Hello. Okay. I still have to set that up. I think I have the software installed, but I just gotta actually, like, set it all up and make sure it's all good. And that kind of be hard, too, because I gotta set up the 2 chats. One for YouTube and one for Twitch. I do multi-stream. Where are you? Yep, that's still Phantom. You see how invisible it is? Okay. Yeah, that's definitely scary. Okay. Okay, just hide. Have no equipment on. Yeah, it is a Phantom. So now I just gotta find the bone, pick it up, and boom, we're done. Alright, easy. And now I can actually just take all my sanity pills and not have to worry about getting hunted. Okay, I know it's a Phantom, so they don't really have any like good way of taking all my sanity away or any early hunting or anything like that, so I really don't have to be worried at all. So now I just look around, find the bone, pick it up, and leave. And that's it. Okay, we already got all objectives, all photos. They don't have to be any certain kind of photo, just all photos. The perfect game just like multiplies by a lot as well. Like the difference between getting a perfect game and not a perfect game, I think is probably like $600, which is still a good chunk of money. That's also a lot more experience as well. Oh crap, I forgot to start the timer. Oops, that's my bad. Oh, there's a bone. Yeah, that's definitely my bad. I'm still kind of used to, I'm still getting used to doing that software. That speedrun timer software. I keep forgetting about that. Oh well, got a Phantom. I mean, I can do it with editing as well because I'm gonna put this into a video, so it should be fine. Yeah, whoops. All right, yep, I got a Phantom. Yeah, $3,700. That's pretty good. So that was only a 7-minute run. That's not bad. You know what? I'm gonna leave the timer running for a bit, and I'm actually gonna go to the restroom as well, just to kind of like subside that, I guess. So that'll be a good way to do that. I kind of want to go Bleasdale, but that's also a very cool map. Yeah, let's go Bleasdale. Why not? Let's go. I'm just gonna leave the timer running. So I guess I will play my little animation, my W animation. If you feel like ever checking out W, then you can use my code TRIS10 for 10% off of any W product. Anything at all. Definitely recommend just like getting a sampler pack, or maybe they also have hydration. So far only 2 flavors, but I actually contacted them. They said they'll be making more hydration flavors soon, so I'm excited for that. Anyways, finally finished that one, and now I got my hydration one. That's the first time. That's the first one I drink. I always set up like an energy drink, just so I can stay energized, and then I have my hydration one for later on. All right, but now I think this is a perfect time to start going. And I think the time's been balanced out. I can always like go back on my recording and see the like how long it took for the whole match anyways, so I think it should be okay. But yeah, here we are, Bleasdale. I'm also just gonna come back with the crucifix, salt, and a candle. Actually, the last time I was here, I think I was doing no evidence as well. And I had, what was it? I think it was like it was a demon, I think. I had a demon. It was in the storage room all the way over there, but it kept like coming over here like it was a banshee or something. But then also it was like, I don't know, it's like a shade too. It didn't want to blow any candles. Okay, well, it's hunting. Was it upstairs? I swear I heard stomps, but I don't know. It sounded like it was slow for a second. I don't hear anything. Hello? Oh yeah. Okay, it's just normal speed. Here, just very quiet. Okay, you just stopped? Okay, perfect. That'll give me time to turn on all the lights. Very nice. So either you're in the attic or you started down here, is my guess. Alright, I don't have that hiding spot. That's fun. Let's say I don't have that. There is also a very good loop here, actually. Also kind of very scary sometimes, but you could loop the ghost around this. Okay, you can stand up and the ghost won't be able to see you until it turns a corner. Because obviously most ghosts just speed up in line of sight, so here it won't be able to see you, so it won't be able to speed up. Just good little loop. Alright, anyways, now to write you none of the fast ghosts. And then here we can test for any other ghosts. Maybe like a yokai or something. Alright. Never smudged you, so should be able to hunt soon. Or whenever. Wait, are you right here? Or did I do that? I think the ghost might be here. Uh oh. That might be bad. Alright, well hopefully it doesn't start on top of me. Also, this room just got a bit brighter, didn't it? Could my flashlight? Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, you got the blood moon? Nice, let's go. Well, good luck. Good luck in the blood moon. Just remember the ghosts are fast and you also lose more sanity than normal. And they're also very crazy. Okay, are you gonna hunt me? Oh, it's hunting already. Oh. Wait, it's a myling. I heard it throwing some stuff, but I didn't hear it. Wait. No, it's not a myling. Over here, lady. Hello, over here. Okay, I don't know where this ghost is going. It sounded very quiet, but then, I don't know. I think she walked downstairs. Oh well. Oh, she walked to myself though, not a wraith. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Just turn all the lights on so we can set up for this little looping spot. And I guess I'll stand out in the open to just lure it over here. I'm assuming it's probably in this master bedroom, is my guess. And then I also have hiding spots here, that's actually good. Really nice. That's definitely one thing, you always want to make sure you know your hiding spots, if you have any. If you're caught in like in a bad situation. Oh, she's downstairs. Wait, is she? Huh, I don't know. But yeah, if you're like caught in a pickle, like you're just cornered or something, and you need to run away quick before the ghost like actually sees you, then you can just run to a hiding spot and hide. There she comes. Alright. Okay, not a djinn. Yeah, over here, ghost. Alright, now I'm gonna test out. Oh! Wait, I think it's a yokai. Oh crap. I'm just gonna smudge you. It was like walking to that corner and then it like, I don't know. I had my flashlight on, but it wasn't like walking straight to me. I had my flashlight on like back here and I hid back here, but she went straight to that spot and then she started coming to here, which is kind of weird. I feel like a normal ghost would just, if it detected me all the way over here, it should have just come straight to me, not even check that last spot that it heard me. That's weird. Alright, well, not a phantom, not a djinn because it didn't speed up, also not a myling, and probably not an obake, maybe. I still need to smudge it and stuff for spirit and other stuff. Maybe like a poltergeist test, I can actually set that up here. Just throw a bunch of these candles. Also, by the way, the ghost can actually light these candles. As long as they're not moved, I think that it can actually light them, which is kind of cool. That's actually like a brand new interaction that they added. Alright. Where's my smudge stick? Right there. It blends in with all the candles. Alright, ghost pants. How about you hunt me? Those are nice light switches. I think in my house we have all like the flat light switches, you know, those, cause like normally you have like these kind of light switches, the flickable ones, but then we've just been changing them to like the flat ones where they like the swivel, I guess. Gotten very used to those, but I don't know, I kind of miss these kind of light switches. These are kind of cool. Oh yeah, I did just smudge the ghost, didn't I? So it's not actually gonna hunt for a little bit. I probably should have timed that. That's my bad. Oh, it's actually hunting already. Alright. Well then. Just gonna make her come up here. Okay, not a poltergeist. It didn't throw anything. It just threw one item, that's it. Okay, it came straight to me. Yeah, this is a pretty good looping spot right here. Oh, it's Mbake. It just changed to a grandma. Oh crap. Oh crap. Please run away. Yeah, it's an Obake. It just changed to a grandma model. Okay, so it is an Obake. I wrote it out. Whoops. Oh, well, that's easy to tell. Like the first loop I saw like changed to, I think it changed to like the little girl ghost model. It looked weird because it looked like it like shrunk or something. It fell to the ground, but in reality it changed to the little girl ghost model. That's cool. All right, so it's just an Obake. It's not too bad. So now I just smudged it again. It's like actually amazing. It's one of the easiest ghosts to test for. You just gotta actually look at it, basically. So now what I need to do: Paramic, Follow the Ghost, and Crucifix. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. I'm actually gonna take this guy, the thermometer, check for the ghost room, and then throw the crucifixes in there. And then photo camera for photo of the ghosts. Okay, do we need that? And I should be okay, hopefully. And the breaker's been on the whole time, so it should be. Yeah, it's just here. It's in the living room. So yeah, pretty easy to tell. Ghost room. There we go. Can you give me a sign, please? Whatever your name is. Elizabeth Roberts. Oh. Yes. Ghost photo. Nice. I don't even care if it broke the lights. I got a ghost photo. That can be sometimes hard to get. Like my best bet of getting ghost photos is probably during a hunt, which is not too bad for me to do, but sometimes it can be quite annoying. Alright. Anyways, now I just need to use a crucifix, so then once I do that, I can just take all my sanity pills and get photos. Easy. And actually I might as well just take all the salt here, smudge stick, and put it all at the stairs. And then I'll just have it follow me up the stairs, and then I'll go to the master bedroom and hide. I do have those hiding spots. Perfect. Alright, Ghost Pants. Elizabeth Roberts. Can you try and kill me? I bet you'll fail. Oh yeah, and if you haven't heard the pianos, the new pianos, they do the music box music. Very cool. Or you can do like a really fast version. Super fast. Alright, anyways, I'm just gonna smudge you because you just use a crucifix, so thank you for that. Actually, I need to walk in the salt though. Never mind. I probably should have smudged it. My bad. Although you just built the candle. Hopefully I can get there in time. Come on. Think I got it? Yeah. Traction, crucifix. Hello. Oh, I don't need a ghost photo anymore. Oops. That's my bad. I forgot about that. Candle. Here you go. Probably should have a smudge stick in my hand, but you know what? I'm fine. I think. Just turn the lights on. Hello. Yeah, maybe I will get a smudge stick. I think I have one more. Alright, now I just need to hunt so I can get it to walk over the salt. I could also look for the bone as well. Use my time to find the bone. And Paramic. There we go. Yeah, Bleasdale might just be my favorite map. Or I guess maybe like favorite medium map. Although favorite map isn't a bad description. I definitely, one of my favorites, 100%. It's so cool like seeing all the new furniture, because all these furniture is like either stuff that the devs have made from Pointhope. I know some stuff like, I don't know, there's like some dressers in the rooms that are from Pointhope, just like kind of reskinned. But every like model here is like mostly like new. Like I think maybe these boxes are still the same kind of old boxes from normal maps, like the Unity stuff. But I know their vision, they want to have like every model be like their own, like they made it. Because Phasmo started out by using like Unity stuff basically. Like I think even the maps were like Unity stuff, like they just downloaded it and used it as like a placeholder, I guess. Oh, you got a gin, you think? Huh. Well, does it like speed up when you're far away from it? Like that's the best gin test. You have you get the breaker on and then you go far away from it and you'll be able to hear if it like speeds up really fast. But then you can also like walk to the side to block line of sight and you'll be able to hear if it like goes back to normal speed. I think that's probably like the best gin test you could do. Just to test its speed. Is that a... No, that's a leaf. Oh, you did? Well, if you think it's a gin, then I'd go with gin. It's always best to do multiple hunting tests, that's for sure. Hello! Alright, there we go. Finally got to hunt. Now I can just walk up. You walking in the salt? Yep. Perfect. Hello, how you doing? Goodbye. Wait, it's walking backwards. What the heck? Wait, I think that's a bug with the obake. I think with that model, it'll just like walk backwards. It's like moonwalking at you. That's crazy. I've never actually seen that. I've seen it during a video, but never in real life. I didn't know that was actual a bug still here. I thought it was like already fixed. That's funny. That's crazy though. Just walking at you, just backwards. That's another way to tell obake, I guess. I think obake is the only ghost that can do that. I guess besides Mimic. But I think for a Mimic it would only be temporary. It wouldn't be like permanent like the obake is. Alright, but anyways, can I get the bone please? Please give me the bone. My bad part about this is it is a medium map now. And it's also a pretty big building, so finding the bone is not as easy as it was, I think. Pretty much, yeah. Compared to the old Bleasdale. Oh yeah, also there's a harp you can play here too. Or not a harp, but I think it's called a lyre. A lyre. L-Y-R-E. A lyre. It's like a mini harp. Alright, well I'm just gonna leave the house. If I can. Yep, okay. Alright, leave the house, take all my sand pills, and then find the bone, get the parametric response, and that's it. And I can already take all my photos of the salt, and that'll be good to go. I mean, once you find like the perfect like process to do things, and games are not really that hard. I mean, I have my thing, I put all the salt in one spot and then easy to take photos. Like really easy. Unless it's a wraith, of course. For a wraith you kind of have to get it to blow out like a bunch of candles or something. Or maybe do like a bunch of interactions. Oh, that's a cup, I thought that was a bone. What the heck? You hear that? Wait, there's like a little like singing or something. But it wasn't the ghost. Huh. I found the bone. There we go. That was kind of crazy. Was that like an ambient sound? Huh. Okay. Well then. It's actually kind of creepy. You just randomly hear singing from the distance. Alright, can you... Thank you. You did it before I even said it. Perfect. Alright, well that's all objectives. We got all photos. Got the ghost photo. Perfect. And we picked up the bone. And we have a, yeah, picture. Alright, should be an obake. I'm actually going to check for orbs just in case. Even though I'm pretty sure it is an obake because it was walking at me backwards. It was moonwalking, trying to kill me. This is Michael Jackson's sister or something. I don't know. Well, I don't see any orbs anyways, but this is... Yeah, it's cold breath here, so that's definitely the room. Yeah, no orbs. Okay, I'm out. Let's go. Very nice. And the timer's still going. Awesome. I've still got like an hour and a half to go too. It's actually pretty good progress, I'd say. This is already our 7th map, so we're pretty much halfway there, I think. Alright. And I'm just going to pause it once it goes to initializing. There we go. 4752. There we go, Obake. Nice. Perfect investigation bonus. Level 67. 17 minutes, a bit longer, but still not too bad. Bones in the kitchen, yep. And time in favorite room, 11 minutes. Huh. I didn't think I was in there for that long. That's weird. I think I'll go to prison probably. Yeah, I think prison's probably going to be it. I'm doing no evidence plus perfect games on all maps. And I'm going to see how long it'll take me. It says 47 minutes, but I accidentally restarted the timer. So I think it's about an hour, 37 minutes. That's how long it's taken me so far. So I just started the timer. I mean, so far it's been going pretty well. I started off with like 2 minings in a row, and then a Diogen, And then I went to high school, and that's where it all kind of like got messed up. But I kind of gave myself a new rule, or not really a rule, but like something to make it easier. For the large maps, only the large maps, I gave myself an Ouija board, so then I can find the bone that way. Because I'm definitely not about to walk through the whole place trying to find the bone. Although for medium maps, I'm not giving myself that, so kind of hard, especially on prison. That's okay. And I think I'll probably go with this stuff in case I have a ghost at the entrance or something. You never know. Honestly, the first thing I should do is like find the ghost and then look for the bone, basically. Because it's gonna be impossible trying to find the bone in this place. Alright. I guess we just sit around. Oh yeah, I also had a blood moon on, what was it, Ridgeview. Blood moon on Ridgeview is also a banshee. Very cool. Alright, well I hear nothing so far. I hear nothing upstairs. Man, you better not be in one of the cell blocks. Yeah, still hear nothing. It could be here. It could be upstairs. I just won't be able to see until I hear it or something. Is it actually here? I have no idea. I'm gonna assume it's not here. Wait, airball. Okay, never mind, it is there. Wait, what? I guess it stopped hunting. Well, not Oni, that's for sure. Okay, that's kind of bad actually. It is definitely there. Never mind. I found it. Great. Alright, well I found the ghost, so now I think what I'm gonna do now is just find the bone. Like I really just need to find it. Okay, that's probably gonna be the hardest part about this map, is just finding the bone. I'm just gonna search all the main rooms, and then the last rooms I will check is gonna be the prison cell doors. Okay, we got a whisper. I think that was the objective. Yeah. And then I need to repel EMF, that's easy. Now I've not heard any speed, so it might actually just be like a revenant or something. I might just sit around and wait for it. I think that might be a good idea. If it's like an easy ghost, like a Thay or something, twins, Moray, something fast or slow, that'd be pretty easy to tell. I think that's normal speed. That actually kind of blows. Okay, now it's gonna make it much more harder to tell what ghost this is. Nah, we'll deal with it later. Let's find the bone. Alright, just gonna check the library and the cafeteria, all these areas first. I think that'll be my first thing to do. I guess at this point I can draw out the fast ghost and twins as well. You still hunting? Don't know. Don't know, don't care. As long as you're not trying to kill me right here, then I'm fine. Yeah, 50 minutes so far. Or hour 50 pretty much. I still don't know how I managed to mess up my timer. I even changed the keybinds too to make it a little bit easier for me to not mess up my timer, but I did it anyways. It's my bad. Oh, you know what? I think it was when I was writing down the classroom numbers for the bone in high school. I think it was 21, because the number pad for me in 1 is the key for like stopping it. I guess stopping it and starting it, I guess. That starts it, then I have 3 to pause it, and then 9 will reset it. I guess I should have done my other numbers like on the other part of the keyboard. I have like the numpad on the side. I think that's just, it's routed just to that. Or not routed, but you know what I mean, bound to those, the keypad numbers. Yep, this stuff can be pretty annoying. You just gotta walk around and try and find the bone. It is what it is, but we're fine. We're alive. The breaker can be here. And it is here. Okay. Still on. That's good to know. A gin wouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't mind a gin. I guess we'll see if it is one. Alright. So far, no luck finding the bone, but maybe we'll have luck upstairs. The last time I did this, where was the bone? I think it was It was upstairs in the security office? Maybe? No, it was upstairs in the cafeteria security. That's where it was, I remember now. I just found a random foot in the corner there, in that room. Oh, found it! Nice! That's actually a really good spot. That's amazing, actually. Okay, we found the bone. Much quicker than I thought it would. So that's a huge plus. It's also not hunting right now. That's good. Really, really good. I'm just gonna drop a smudge stick and take the photo camera. Alright, that saved me a ton of time though. That's huge. So now I just gotta really try and figure out what ghost this is fast. That should have worked. Yep, bone. Amazing. Alright, honestly I'm just gonna take this with me. Should be safe as long as I keep my distance. And I'll be able to tell if it's hunting or not. Okay, I'm just gonna set up a wraith test just in front of here, basically. Honestly, yeah, like right here. I think this would be a good spot. I swear there's like another air ball, but it was just like the shine of the wall there. Okay, still not hunting. That's fine. Just gonna leave with that. Thank you very much. Alright, what else? I guess like a crucifix and a candle. I can bring that in. That'll be a good little test for now. How many fails have I had so far today? I think I had... At the very beginning I had a fail because I forgot to start the timer. So I reset it. I guess that's considered a fail. And what else? I think I died as well, so I restarted it again on Tanglewood. But then after that, it was all good until high school, which I had a mining, which I thought it was just like a Goryo or something. I had it down to a Yuri and a Goryo, but it was stuck in. It was a gym ghost, which is extremely hard. If you've had a gym ghost in high school, you would know it's pretty hard. It's hard on any kind of challenge. If you have evidence, it's pretty hard sometimes. But I got really unlucky with that. Oh, it's on already? That was fast. I mean, honestly, I felt like I did pretty well in high school at that time. I was able to test like every ghost except for Yuri and Goryo, basically. But I just didn't really test miling too well because it was a miling, obviously. Repel, EMF, should be totally fine. Alright, let's just grab this. We actually have cameras in there. That's actually good to have. Okay, what is this? A block, probably? Yeah, A block. Okay, B block. If we have orbs, then it's an automatic mimic. Please just give me orbs. Imagine. I don't see anything though. I think there's 3 rooms in this cell block. You have the downstairs area that's like all one room, I'm pretty sure. You have the upstairs area, and then you have the little office room. I'm kind of hoping the ghost is in that office room. I'm really hoping we do have that room. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure that can be a separate room and then that's just all one room, I think. Let's just go with this. This candle and then I guess another crucifix. Why not? Just to try and stop it from hunting. Still does not shut the breaker off, so it might actually just be a djinn. And then what else can I rule out? I don't know, we'll see. I mean, so far so good. I already got the bone and I already found the ghost room as well. It does kind of suck that it's in the cell block, but whatever. At least it's downstairs. I've had a bunch of ghosts that are like upstairs in the cell block and they've just been a handful to deal with. Very annoying sometimes. Okay, we've got a... Was that a first whisper? No, second whisper, because we already got the objective. So 2 whispers. We gotta count the whispers to try to go against the Banshee. I don't have any smudge sticks on me. That's probably a bad idea being over here. Actually, if she comes over here, it might be pretty worth it. Nah, she went further away. Oh yeah, wait. It's a djinn. Let's go. You heard how fast I got? Then I got out of line of sight and then it went back to normal speed. Okay, let's go. Oh gosh, I need to hide now. That's actually so good. So it is just a djinn. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go. Alright, now I just need to repel it, which is easy, and then I can just get all photos and boom. We're done. That's it. It's actually really, really good. That's like the best outcome. I caught it too. I thought it might be a djinn because it never shut the breaker off and boom. I mean, obviously it could have been any ghost that just didn't want to shut the breaker off. But now I'm just gonna do all this just for photos. I don't need a ghost photo. And then I can start taking my pills. I'll take another smudge stick. That's really, really good. Can't believe we're having some good luck on a big map. Okay, hunting again. That's totally fine. Got a smudge stick. And don't I have another one nearby? Somewhere over there, I think. I just wanted to step in the salt. So I want right now. Yeah, that's the easiest test right there. You like stand in front, like very far away from the ghosts, as far as you can, and like in listening distance, you can hear if it gets fast. And then you get out of line of sight, and you'll be able to hear it get like really slow, or normal speed, basically. And it's also not hunting, actually. Never mind. It is though. Okay, it probably went upstairs then. If you didn't know, after a ghost stops hunting, or like I guess if a ghost sees you during a hunt, for the next hunt it has a 50% chance to go back to the area where it last saw you. So this time it rolled bad. It didn't come back to where it saw me last. Kind of wish it did. But then after the hunts after that, I don't think it can remember where it last saw you, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. What was that? That was a weird sound. Alright. Oh, I'm just gonna open the doors. Why not? Another whisper. I could just use this to block line of sight. I think, anyways. But again, it's super, super good. We already found the bone. We know what ghost it is. It's easy ghost to test as well. That's huge. So if it's not fast when it sees me from far away, then we know it's probably a mimic. Because obviously it was like it went super fast. Yeah, right there. And now it's normal speed. Alright, just gonna smudge you. Oh crap. Okay, I'm good. For now. Okay, smudge stick? Okay. We're good. We're good now. We're in the end game of this round. You can hear it got fast over there. Yeah, they go back down to normal speed whenever they stop like seeing you, I guess. But that doesn't keep them from like speeding up from line of sight. They can still speed up from that. Sorry, I forgot what I was talking about. If you're in line of sight of them for like a long time and they speed up to you, once they get up close to where they should slow down to normal speed, sometimes you'll be able to hear that like they're still fast, or if not faster than they were when they started, when they were far away from you, which can kind of confuse you. But you just gotta make sure and like try and test it to where like test it for like line of sight of them, and then out of line of sight as fast as you can. Then you'll be able to hear the difference between it being like super fast and super slow, I guess. Hopefully that makes sense. Sorry if it doesn't. Alright, anyways, we're almost done. Now I just gotta do is take all my salt photos and get an EMF reader. EMF reading, and then that's it. And obviously with the ability, you can shut the breaker off to keep the djinn from doing that ability. Because the djinn actually cannot shut the breaker off at all. It's physically impossible for it to shut it off. Actually, it can do it in one situation. If you turn on like too many lights, like if the ghost turns on the last light that's number 8 or something, however many lights it takes to pop the breaker, that can technically pop it, but you should be able to tell if it pops it or not. Anyways, how about you give me a sign, please? What's your name? Kate Buckley. Can you show yourself? We can also get some lights in here. Why not? Boom. We can see somewhat. I feel like you would definitely expect this middle portion to be much more lit up. I guess not, maybe, because I guess all the prisoners can hang out in this area. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright. Now I just need all his photos and then we're out. Alright. Photo cameras back here, I think. Somewheres. I don't know what time we started at. I think it was like 40 something. So it only took us like 25 minutes to do prison, which is pretty good, I would say. For a prison perfect game, finding the bone that fast as well, I'd say that's definitely pretty good. I don't know who's dumb enough to buy or pay us for 9 salt photos, because somebody pays us every time we get a photo of something. I don't know who's dumb enough to buy 9 of the same salt photos. They're all copies, but good for us. We get paid. We got all objectives, we got all the photos, got the bone as well, and it's a djinn. Easy gin. Okay, I tested it twice, and the bone was in this room, luckily. So I definitely should have checked this side first. That's okay. Wait, did it also hunt when I was inside? Wait, did it? I actually don't know. That's kind of weird. Also kind of scary. It's fine, we're done. Alright, Kate Buckley. Gin. Would have been sick if we had a gin in the gym in high school. Would have been very cool. Okay, pause it. I almost forgot. Yeah, gin. Salt. 5,000 bucks again. Awesome. For the medium maps. Only 18 minutes, less than 20 minutes. That's actually really good. Super good. And that room is the reception. Huh, I guess that would be the reception. I don't know. Yeah, super good run. And I would definitely unlock the tier 3 salt. Definitely need that. As I said before, you can actually use this as like a little bit of a defense. If you're out of smudge sticks, you could place salt down while you're running away from the ghost, and it'll slow it down. Grafton and the Sunny Meadows, restricted in Edgefield, Maple Lodge, and the Sunny Meadows. I think that'll be the pattern that I go to today. And let's go. Anyways, let's start the timer again. Let's do this. Here we are, Grafton. Nice and sunny. It's actually kind of cool. I feel like this place should always be sunny. Guys, there should be like a lot more light around. It's like so dark here. Oh yeah, one other thing about the salt, I think it probably tells you in the shop, but if you place the salt down in the ghost room, if the ghost tries to walk into it, it'll actually repel it, so it'll like turn the ghost around and make it walk backwards. Like it forces it to turn around, basically. If the ghost was trying to walk through it. It's actually kind of good to know. It's a nice little feature that they had. Or have. Okay. Oh, you're fast. Yeah, let's go fast. I think it's a Moray. Oh crap. Okay, good. Why did I say it's a Moray? Because I think it got stunned for like 7 seconds, I'm pretty sure. Like whenever you smudge a ghost, like each of their steps is almost like a second. Oh, and we did 2 objectives. Nice. So if you didn't know, Moray, you can see in their weakness, they suffer from hyperosmia, weakening them for longer periods. Which doesn't affect them like getting stunned from like being able to do hunts, like the spirit, where if you smudge it, it'll stop hunting for 3 minutes. It actually like stuns them like during the hunt, basically. So whenever you smudge a ghost during a hunt, they all get stunned for 5 seconds, but for the Moray, it's actually 50% like longer. So if you smudge a Moray, it'll actually get stunned for, was it 7.5 seconds? And a way to, you can also test it by smudging, of course, which I think it is actually just a Moray. Very fast. Definitely not a Dio or any of these ghosts, honestly. Like none of these. But another way you can test it is by taking sanity pills. So I'm actually going to go in and take 2 sanity pills. Because another, I guess probably strength. Yeah, the weaker their victims, the stronger their Moray becomes. So the lower your sanity is, the faster the Moray is. So as you take sanity pills, you'll gain more sanity, and the Moray will actually lose speed as well during the hunt. So you can actually tell, like inside the hunt, you can hear it like slowly slow down. It's actually very cool thing that happens. But now I just want to get this all set up, and I also want to set up some salt as well. Wait, did I not bring 2 sanity pills? Whoops, my bad. It's like a super good test to do, especially against a Moray. Let me just bring all these guys in. All right, wish me luck. All right, just really want to put this out first. All right, and then flashlight. And also I'm just gonna have not even a flashlight, just a smudge stick just in case. And then that. So then when it hunts, I'll take the sanity pills right here. It's super fast. And if it is a Moray, it should slow down. It's slowing down, you hear that? So much more slower now. Hey, you hear that? What map am I on? I'm on Grafton right now. There we go. Yeah, you hear it so much slower now, so that's another test you could do. Just take sanity pills, and if you think it's Amore, it should slow down. It's very cool. And now I've got all the photos I need, and I think I just need an EMF reader, and that's it. So now I can actually take the rest of my pills. Because now I do know it is Amore, in fact. Very cool. Also a really cool test to do as well. And then EMF reader, I'll just take a candle, make it do that. Yeah, I'm on Grafton Farmhouse, by the way. Bleasdale used to look like this. Basically almost the same kind of building. Except Bleasdale has three floors. Alright, I think you're probably in the living room. So I'm just gonna leave this here, I guess. Alright, I also need a photo camera. Take all my photos and find the bone. Alright, pretty easy run though, not too bad. Guess I'll take this, photo camera, another smudge stick, just in case. Amores can't even, they cannot like early hunt or anything like that, so they're pretty safe against them. Oh, there we go. Nice. So yeah, it is here. Perfect. Thank you for that. And now just take all my soft photos. That's it. And then find the bone, and that's done. Now this photo system is obviously like busted. I was about to say bugged, but not bugged, but busted. It's like very easy to take all your photos and then leave. Besides if you have a wraith, of course. But it's not gonna be like that forever, because whenever I think it's gonna be the next. It's either the next update or the update after that, like a big update. They're gonna change the photo system. I think it's the Chronicle update, actually. I think that's what they're naming it. Because they're gonna add a sound recorder, which is gonna be a new. I think it's gonna be a new evidence item, but they're also gonna add a different photo system too. So they're gonna have it based on like uniqueness of photos, basically. So I think they're gonna have two different pages. You're gonna have the photo page, so you could. I think you could take 4 photos, but it can only be like unique. Like if you take an interaction photo, that'll probably be unique, but then if you take another interaction photo, that will not be unique and it won't be worth much money. And then that's the same for the sound recorder. There'll be like a new media page. I think you can have like a bunch of sound recordings, like you hear ghost hunting, for example, or there's like a ghost event or something. That could be like different sounds. I'm assuming that's how it's gonna work. Yeah, but mainly what I'm trying to say is that this photo system is not gonna be the same pretty soon here. It's probably gonna be changed pretty soon, within like the next month or two, maybe in the next few days whenever they do the Easter update. I don't know. I don't think anyone knows when they're actually going to release the Chronicle update. Yeah, that's supposed to be a big one. And I also think they're going to include the character overhaul like update as part of it too, which the character overhaul is going to be like the, I guess, character customization. Basically you're going to be able to customize like what clothes you're wearing, stuff like that, jewelry, probably the badges that we have too. Okay, you know, as our characters, we have a badge of I think our prestige badge. But then also, if you've played Phasmo before they added all the tiered items and stuff, you also have a badge of your old level that you had before then. So I had an old level of 2000, which I was hoping to get it to 5000, because they had like a requirement kind of system for like if you reach like level 100, you could change the color of your badge. Or if you reach like level 5000, I think you could change it to like a star or something. Or I wanted like a demon skull or something. It was like a skull. I wanted that to be like my badge, but I can never get to level 5000. Because back then I didn't really play that much. I kind of wish I did. I definitely would have liked to have that instead. I think it's just like level 2000 and it just has candles as part of that badge. Which I'll show you after this game ends. If I can find the bone, that is. Can't really find it right now. I did not pick it up, right? I don't think so. Would have taken a photo of it before. I think they even had like a requirement of like level 10,000 back then as well, which is kind of crazy. I don't remember of any of like what the customization of that badge was. I just remember there's like a star, there's a candle. I think there's also like a fingerprint hand that you could have had. And of course you could have changed your color badge to anything you wanted, which is really cool. I kind of wish they gave us like another chance to change that badge again. I would definitely change it. Maybe actually, I don't know. Depends on what they would give us if they were to give us a chance to change it. Alright, but anyways, where is this bone? I've been trying to look around for the bone, but I can't find it. Bone. Man, it better not be bugged or something. It's like bugged behind the counter or something. It's like out of bounds somewheres. Any bones in the chat? Nope, that's a rolling chair or rocking chair. Is it actually just gonna be upstairs somewheres? I've checked every room downstairs now. It's not here. There's a bone. What the heck is that spot? Look at that. It's stuck in a chair. What the heck? Okay, I found it though. Okay, whatever. We're out of here. You better not be haunting me, Mr. Mori. Okay, we got objectives. We found the bone finally. Jeez, stuck in a chair? That's what took all the time, was just looking for the bone. It took me less time to figure out the ghost. I mean, I figured it out like right away anyways. That's crazy. Alright. I did select it, right? I hope I did. Okay, I did. I thought I didn't for a second. Okay, tier 3 photo camera, that's gonna be good. Actually really, really good. Alright. Yeah, here's that badge, by the way. It was from before they... Yeah, from 2023, August 17th. And that was the badge I was able to get. But I remember I really wanted, I think it was either like the pentagram or it was like a skull. I really wanted the skull with the red and everything. But I think it had to be like level 5000 for that. And I was really far away from that at that time, so I just grinded to level 2000 and stopped there. I could have went for like 2222 or something. Or some kind of funny number, but I think this is I like this badge. It's very cool. Do kind of wish you could customize it still, but it's whatever. Alright, but anyways, that was Grafton. We finally got through that. I didn't even see how long that round was, but that's okay. It's probably 20 minutes maybe. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Maple Lodge, right? Or no, Sunny Meadows. And then Edgefield, Maple Lodge, and Sunny Meadows. I don't want to do like two Sunny Meadows in a row, basically. So let's go to here. Alright, we're almost there actually. I still have 1 more hour left, so I've either got to get really lucky or we'll do this tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's set the timer. We will see what happens. Yeah, without that fountain being on, it would be very silent. And by the way, the fountain is on because the breaker is on. If the breaker is off, like it starts off normally, you wouldn't hear the fountain. Okay, I don't know if we have the breaker spot there. Kind of hope so. But let's see if we get lucky this time. I'm also going to bring the paramedic as well. I really need the tier 3 paramedic. That's going to be a nice upgrade. And it's also snowing, so we're going to see our cold breath everywhere. Actually, no, because the breaker's on. Never mind. Alright, Sunny Meadows time. How long is this one going to take? What objectives? Crucifix, motion sensor, EMF. That's totally fine. As long as I don't have that ghost event one, that's fine with me. If you're here from that one round when I had a mare, I figured out it was a mare like instantly. Oh, can we get the breaker there? Yeah, I figured out it was a mare instantly, but then I had one objective left. It was like a ghost event objective, and it never did it. Not once for like 40 minutes. And I was around the ghost the whole time too. It really sucked. It used up all my crucifixes, and I used up all my smudge sticks at that time. It was so annoying. And then I redid it, and I got another mare in a row. I think that was the last time I did this challenge. I'm pretty sure that was the last time I did the Perfect Games No Evidence challenge on all maps. Which really, really sucked. Okay, I do have a downstairs area that's bad. It should be somewhere here. It's probably done now. Yep. Okay, so it's on the left side. This is where the morgue is, I think, right? Yeah, because this is where I did my screenshot, by the way. If you have a UV light in this isolation room, you'll be able to see all the marks, you know, like the 5. You do 4 marks and then scratch through for 5. There's like many of those around this whole room. Alright, but anyways, let's not hang around here. Okay, the ghost might be in this room for all we know. Oh, we have a hiding spot here though. That's actually really good. I actually don't know if it really works that well. I've never hit here, but I guess we can, we'll see. We shall see. Also, what is this 13 spike? Don't know. Don't know, don't care. I just want you to hunt me, please. Imagine I just get like a banshee scream out of nowhere. Okay, it's hunting. I don't hear anything. Okay, that sounds like normal speed. That actually sucks. Okay, not a myling. Also probably not a Raichu. We can actually see through there. Hello? Oh yeah, I can actually see. This gets stopped soon. Yeah, there we go. Huh. Alright, well, I know it's nothing fast. No twins. Probably not a Raichu, because Raichu has a much bigger range to interfere with your equipment. That doesn't mean it's easier for them to detect you. They still have the same range of detecting you, which I think is like 10 meters around the ghost. But they just have a bigger range of interacting or interfering with your equipment, basically. And I feel like that was close enough for it to, if it was a Raichu, to interfere with my stuff. So, no Raichu. Also, yeah, none of the fast ghosts. No Myling as well. I could still hear the footsteps even though it wasn't like messing with my light. So I got it ruled down to that much so far. I was trying to test for a yokai, but it just didn't, it never got close to me. Which I guess is fine. Ring the bell for good luck. And it's already hunting. Nice. Alright, well I guess I might as well bring in my crucifix. Kinda hope it's like another djinn or something. That'd be nice. Twould be nice. And hopefully it shouldn't be a bad area. We could do like a poltergeist test, yokai test. Might be a djinn, might be pretty easy to tell. Already finished, okay. Sure. Well, I'm there just gonna sit back here. I want to just come over here, but I don't want to be locked in there with it. So I'm good. I'm just gonna sit over here. As long as this ghost is not a mare, I'm fine. Sounded so loud. Alright, come here, ghost. Over here. I just gotta get lucky and have it come to me. Basically. Can't really see in there. Kinda hard. I hear nothing. Okay. I got whisper. Yeah, I think that guy needs checked up on a little bit. That's for sure. Alright, I guess I will bring stuff in. It's fine. I do have a smudge stick. It is only one though, which is kinda dangerous. But you know what? We got a hiding spot right here. I think this is actually an actual hiding spot. Pretty sure. I think it's always there too. Wait. Oh, you shut the light off. For a ghost event? Maybe? Oh, I think that light just flickers. Alright, I'm just gonna... Okay. Well, that's a good thing I threw that down then. Okay, it should not be an Unreal then. Wow. If I didn't have that out in my hand, then I would have died. 100%. Not bad. Not bad at all. Wait, so is this the room? I remember a long time ago when they added Sunny Meadows Restricted, they said that the hallways could be rooms, since it was a small map back then as well. But I don't know if they can anymore. Very dangerous though. I'm actually gonna put this back here. I do not trust it. Take it through something in the next room over. Just gonna turn the light on. Oh. Hello. Did I find your ghost room? Okay, hello. Really angry. Don't know why. It's not like I'm talking in and provoking it or anything, making it mad. I think he just threw something in the next room. Maybe? Or is that this? I'm just gonna hide. Okay, yeah, it's probably not a yokai then. Could it be a demon? I think it might be a demon. Okay. Still need to do like a phantom test. I still haven't even seen the ghost yet. Oh, it walked. Wait. Is it a wraith? I didn't hear it get slower, but it walked through that door. Wait. Wait, let me check. It's definitely over there now. I don't think I heard it get slow. Yeah, it's just a wraith. Nice. Okay, that's actually bad though. Now I need a bunch of photos. Nah, that's totally fine. Why not? I mean, we got the ghost now, so it's not bad. So now we can just find the ghost room. Or obviously, first thing, get out of here. Take all my sanity pills. It does kind of suck though, because now I can't get photos of the salt, so I've got to actually bring in a bunch of candles to actually take the photos of that. I also should not have used my or dropped my smudge. That's actually bad. It's a wraith, so it could have teleported me right now and killed me. I've got to be careful. Oh, we have a smudge here. Okay, that's huge though. I was about to say, I thought I walked through there and I didn't hear it get slower. That's because it's a wraith. Makes sense, I guess. Awesome. So I guess when I used the crucifix first, I guess it probably teleported me right then and there. That's actually perfect. Okay, motion sensor EMF. Okay, we can do that. Let's grab this for finding the ghost room as well. Shouldn't be too bad at all. Wraith doesn't have any special sanity thing with it. It just teleports. I don't think that takes any sanity or anything to do. So we should be good as long as we stay in the light. It is a medium map, so even if we're in the light, we won't stop all of our sanity from draining, but at least we'll keep most of it from draining. So that'll be good. But now we just get photos. We also find the bone, which it should be much easier to find the bone in this map. Even though it is a medium map, it's definitely smaller than prison, that's for sure. I think prison should definitely be a large map. Why is it not a large map? It's so big. Plus now there's 5 medium maps now, but only 2 large maps. So I feel like it would make sense to have those 2 large maps and then, or 3 large maps and then 4 medium maps. And you got a good selection of all the different kinds too. That would make sense, right? Also, I think this is the room. It's just coldest here. Oh no, this is the room. Alright. Well then, how about you do something? There's no items in here actually. Oh no, never mind. Alright, just put this here. That was me. I think this light just always flickers because it's broken. It's hanging from the ceiling randomly. So now I'll just grab the photo camera, maybe a couple more candles. So we know it's a wraith, and I can also bring a video camera to check for mimic. Although I'm pretty sure it's just a wraith, but just to be safe. It's actually really good luck though. I'm really glad it's just a wraith or a mimic. I don't care as long as I get the ghost correct, because that means it'll be much shorter than normal. If you're trying to figure out a random ghost, just a spirit or something, or even a Yuri, Goryo, Mare, demons, they would be hard to test for. I guess not really demons because they would early hunt, but you know what I'm saying. Alright. Video camera as well, I think. Okay, I do have a firelight in there already, and another one here, I think. Did you do EMF? Nope, you did motion sensor though. Thank you. So far we've gotten pretty lucky today. Actually really nice. And this is for 2 hours and 40 minutes pretty much, I think. It's about the time that we've spent. I think that's pretty correct. Might be a bit more actually. Alright, so this is your ghost room. Are you a mimic? You don't seem to be. Alright, that's good. Honestly, that's great. That's just a wraith. If it was a mimic, it could easily just mimic a demon and then kill me. So that'd be kind of bad for me. Ooh, thank you for doing EMF. Here, have this. And I can also take a photo of that actually. Take you through this, but I'm just gonna throw that there. Alright. There's literally just 2 items in here, so shouldn't be that hard to find what it threw. Alright, can you show yourself? Dave Hill. Can you give me a sign? Basically candles are gonna be the only way to get photos. Pretty much. Against the wraith. Because obviously it won't step in the salt, so you're never gonna get any salt photos. Salt's probably the best way to get photos, but besides that, I think candles are the best second. Or the second best way to get photos. Alright, thank you. I can also take a picture of this and this. Also, we got the tier 3 camera, so there's only a 1 second cooldown in between photos. So nice. Really fast. Alright, here, have some more toilet paper. I don't think it's toilet paper, I think it's actually the the roll, like the bandage rolls. Yeah, that's definitely that's definitely the bandage. I think they have an actual name, but I'll just call them bandages. Ah, hello. How you doing? Please go away. I'm not gonna walk into you because you're gonna take my sanity, and then you're probably gonna hunt me. With my luck. That's a photo though. Nice. Okay, now we just gotta find the bone. I should probably spend more time looking for that now. Not here. Definitely don't want to miss anything, so I'm just gonna be thorough. And it might be... Oh, right there. Never mind. About to say it might be upstairs for all we know, but it's right there. Alright, I only hear one EMF, so I think... Yeah, blew that out. Give me one more sign, please. Dave Hill. That's so awesome. Let's go. Alright, yeah, definitely still here, that's for sure. And it's warming up here now, because I think I was probably hanging out over here and it kept teleporting me or something. There we go. Nice, I'm out of here. We got the bone, we got the perfect game, we got a wraith. Should not be a mimic, let me check again though. With the camera. Alright. Do you guys see orbs? Because I don't. That means no mimic. Alright, let me go. Let me leave, please. It's actually so good. Really good luck. So now we have, what, 3 maps left? I think so, right? We just have Edgefield, we have Maple Lodge, and then the full Sunny Meadows, which is gonna be huge. Okay, I gave myself the, I guess the bonus of I can use a Ouija board on large maps. So Sunny Meadows, I'll be able to use the Ouija board. That'll be a pretty easy way to find the bone. Because I'm not about to spend all this time trying to look for the bone. Although if I really want to be like a true challenge and know how much time it would really take with the timer, then probably should do it without the cursed possession, but that's fine. I'm only doing it on large maps, not on Prison or Maple Lodge or any medium maps. But it should just be a wraith. Should be anyways. Am I correct? Yes. Let's go. Okay, pause the timer as well. Nice. 4,700 bucks. Easy. Not a problem. Only 17 minutes. Not bad for a medium map. It's actually really good. Let's go back to Edgefield, shall we? It's very good. Doing super good so far. Okay, last time I think it took me 2 full streams to actually do this. But then again, I also didn't have any cursed possessions at all. So most of that time was like looking for the bone in high school and prison. I didn't select it. Are you kidding me? Okay, well I guess we're not done. Let's go back to Edgefield, I guess. How stupid am I to just not select it? Really? I did the thing. You're supposed to always check before you leave. I don't know why am I so stupid sometimes? Come on. That was very stupid of me. Alright, that's fine. I guess I'll do the same thing again and hope that... Imagine it's like another Diogen or something. That'd be nice, but I doubt it. It's probably gonna be like a Yuri now that I gotta work for. Gotta really work for another Yuri. That's my guess. Okay. Okay. Well, not a Dio. And that ghost is also stupid as well. We can... Okay, never mind. I was about to say we can be stupid together. Okay, that's hide. Like somehow he lost me even though I just turned the corner right there. Alright, well not a Diogen this time. Not the fast ghost. Not a Raichu as well because I had my head cam on right there. And not a phantom, I don't think. Okay, that's a cup. I thought that was a bone. Alright, let's use this time to look for the bone. Actually, I need to set up first. It was right there in the living room though. It's not... Oh wait, bone's right there. Yeah, spine. Okay. It's not too bad. Not a wraith as well. Well, that's probably how I got away so easily. It just got stopped by the salt. Or slowed down. Okay, crucifix. And then... sponge stick. I got an extra one. Okay. I'm ready. I can't believe I forgot to select Diogen. Oh, I guess I'm gonna waste all my time then. I'm gonna waste it all away on the small map. I definitely had that run too. Alright, that's fine. Oh, just blew it out. Okay. Might be on Rio, it's not hunting right now. Paramedic sound, motion sensor. I can do all that without getting hunted, so that's good. Oh man. I guess I can also set up a poltergeist test while I'm at it. Probably not shade then if it blew it out, right? I mean, how big is this range? I mean, in the shop it says like the range of candles are all 2 meters. But I don't know. Airball? Yeah, airball. Okay, no Oni. It's good to know. Alright, please don't hunt me right now. I'm just gonna set up a poltergeist test. I don't know, it does seem kind of shady, but it shouldn't be a shade. I think that range around this is, I don't know, in the room. Okay, not on Rio, that's good to know. Great to know, actually. And that should also solidify that it's not a shade. Unless it walked into here and then hunted. Same for blowing it out. Okay. Was that kind of floating or something? It almost looked like it was floating for a second. Now I want you to hunt me again so I can actually test for poltergeist. Maybe Jinn as well. I'll do poltergeist first. Poltergeist and Obake. Can you stop? Okay. This is a crazy ghost so far. It's not doing any interactions or anything, but it's just non-stop airballs. Which would kind of tell me it would be a shade. Look at that, 4 airballs in a row. What are you doing, ghost? Wait, it's a Hantu. Wait, no, never mind. Just kidding. The breaker's on, so obviously it can't be a Hantu. Not a poltergeist, that's for sure. Okay. Okay. No, thank you. Okay, I gotta smudge it. I gotta run too. Okay, just run. Okay, should be good. I think it probably stopped. Yeah, okay. Alright, that was a bit scary, but we're fine. We're alive. Alive and well. Hello. I see you over there. Broke the light, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I really love it when you break the lights. Alright. Yeah, definitely not a shade because it hunted right next to me. But all those airballs kind of tells me shade, because if you didn't know, shades have a bigger chance to do airballs compared to other ghost events. Compared to other ghosts. I don't know, it's a weird ghost so far. I don't see another smudge stick. Is this my last smudge stick? No, I've got one on the ground, I think. I believe. Okay, no orbs. Yeah, I got a smudge stick right there. No orbzoids anywhere. So, not dealing with a mimic this time. That's good. I've not had any mimics so far today. Which is okay, I guess. Would be nice if it was an easy mimic, though. I guess I'll sit over here. Might be a banshee or something. I can test for mining as well as yokai here. There we go. Okay, if I cannot hear any footsteps and it's not blinking my flashlight, then it should just be mining. Oh, yeah, I got a crucifix in there too. Oops. That's my bad. You did use the candle right away, but it shouldn't be on Ryu anyways. Okay. Alright, come on. Please just be like a yokai or something. Be a stupid ghost. Not a wraith. I could also probably test for Jinn here too. Maybe. If it walks away, then I could do it again or something. So no MyLink. Definitely no yokai. Okay, I should be okay to hide here. Okay, no Jinn. I'm just gonna come find me again. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, I gotta run. No, never mind. Okay, we're good, we're good. Alright, that's all my smudge sticks. So we're kinda out of safety options without the crucifixes. Or we do have crucifixes, but that's the only safety we have now. No more salt to slow it down. Okay, but no yokai, No Jinn. Probably no Obake with that one hunt where I just looped it around that chair. No Poltergeist as well. Let's see, I just smudged it, right? So let me test for Spirit. Okay, I never actually did that. I kind of forgot about that. So that's my bad. And it might also be Mare, so let me actually take a couple Saint pills. Because every ghost on this list can hunt above 40%, so it should be totally fine. But if the light is on in a Mare's room, or Mare's ghost room, it won't be able to hunt until I'm past 40% sanity. And it's a small map, so if I'm in the light, I should not lose any sanity. So I should be good. Keyword should. Alright, don't need the ghost photo, right? Yeah, we're good. Hello. I probably should bring the crucifix in here, too. Put it back here, yep. Alright, there we go. Actually, I'll take a photo of you. Thank you very much. Ghost photo. You're gonna whisper. Do Banshee Scream. Okay, not a spirit. That's really good to know. And probably also not a mare. Oh, you know what? It's kind of hard to tell because I probably lost some sanity anyways. Yeah, I'm at like 39%, so technically a mare could hunt. So let me take one more pill. Honestly, let me take just 2, and then I'll just be in the dark for a little bit. Now I want to test for early hunting ghosts, which is only mare and demon. So then I can actually sit around and do some banshee tests, as well as do some objectives. I think that'll be my best use of time right now. Go for objectives and then also get the bone as well. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shut the light off too for the mare. This should be totally fine. An EMF is what I need, I think. Man, this all could have been avoided if I didn't forget to check off Diogen. I got too excited. I'm just so stupid. Like, come on. How do you just forget to check that off? Like, literally every game I ever do, I always check to make sure I selected the right ghost. And that was like the one game I just decided not to. Like, come on. It's like a habit of mine, and then I just forget to do my habit. Apparently. Oh well. Oh, gotta whisper. That's so stupid though. It's my fault though. All my fault. It's just a waste of time as well. What was that? Is that the phone in here? That phone? Wait, was that? Yeah, it was. Yeah, through the wall right there. I guess I could do some mare tests as well. So what you do is you turn the light switch on, and each light switch has like a 10-second cooldown for the mare. Okay. The mare ability, if you didn't know, the mare has an ability to shut the light off immediately after you turn it on. So it'll do like something like that, basically, which is what I did. It did another one of those. But it has a cooldown for 10 seconds, because it just that's to prevent people from doing this. Because that used to be a thing, you could flick it and then you would hear like a little offset like kind of sound. So they added a 10-second cooldown per light switch, so you could turn it on, turn it off, and then go back to another one and do it here, and then you can go back to here and then do it again, basically. And that's basically how you do the mare test. And you should want to do it around like the ghost, which I think these 2 light switches are the ones closest to the ghost right now. So 10 seconds probably passed since I've last done this one, so I'll just do it again. And didn't do it. And this one. And didn't do it. I'll just wait 10 seconds again. And go back to trying that out. And if it's a mare, then it should like do it eventually. They don't always do their ability, but usually they do. Like if you just like focus on doing that for a little bit, then you can know for certain it's probably gonna be a mare or not. Still don't do motion. Okay. I'm also still pretty high sanity, so a mare won't be able to hunt anyways. Another airball. Never mind. I'm gonna be at 54 sanity now. Oh, it turned the light on. Okay, so that's another way that you can tell it's not gonna be a mare. So now we know it's not gonna be a mare this time. That's good. Probably also not a demon, because I was in hunting range for a bit anyways. So that's between Banshee, Yurei, or Goryo. Which, Yureis and Goryos are just gonna be a 50-50 again. Like that one I had in high school, even though it was actually mining. And another air ball. Like, that is just so crazy. Don't touch me though. Wait, it hunted. What's my sanity? Hold up. Wait. So average sanity is right at 50, I think. Because the lowest is 48 and the highest should be 52, I think. No, I'm at 49% sanity. Okay. It's like a 5% average. The highest is 51 and the lowest is 47. So you find the middle of that, that's 49. So it's just a normal hunt. It just hunted right when it could, basically. Also not a mimic. I checked for that, right? Yeah. Probably not a banshee. I really don't think so. Probably sit back here, see if it comes to me from the motion sensor or something. But I doubt it will. It really doesn't seem like a banshee anyways. That's like a fourth whisper that we've had, which pretty much rules out banshee. But once you get like 5 or like even 3 whispers, that makes it like much more unlikely for it to be a banshee. Because as I said earlier, banshees have a 33% chance to overwrite a whisper and do a banshee scream instead. Obviously the stats should say like you should get 1 banshee scream out of 3 whispers. And it's already been like the 4th or 5th whisper, so I think after 3 whispers, that chance goes down like drastically, like by a bunch. It's also hunting. Alright, good job. Can't get me though. So I don't think it's a banshee. So it's a 50-50 again. Yurei or Goryo. Which I kind of just have to go with Goryo because I mean it just never left its ghost room. Also, sometimes Goryos are kind of crazy too. They just do like tons of ghost events and they're very active sometimes. I don't know though. Because basically the only way to tell a Yurei is if it does its Yurei ability on a door. And I'm sure if you could probably tell there's no doors in that room. I guess the only door is the front door, which Yurei is actually the only ghost that can interact with the front door. Like actually interact it, like would touch it. And it probably will give a EMF and you can probably take a photo of it and stuff. But that's the only ghost that can actually interact with the front door. Besides like ghost events. If you have a ghost event in this room, it'll close all the doors, including the front door. But the Yurei actually touches it and interacts with it. Which I guess that's my only chance of getting a Yurei ability. Unless it changed ghost room, but it's still very cold in this room. If I take my thermometer, it's probably gonna be like 20 degrees in that room. It's actually, let me do that, because maybe if it is 20 degrees in that room, that means that the ghost is just staying in its ghost room. It is 20 degrees here. Okay. So that kind of tells me it's just a Goryo. But then again, it could also just be a Yurei that just doesn't want to change ghost room, so it's just a guess. So I'm gonna go with Goryo. I hope I'm correct. And I believe I picked up the bone. I selected Goryo, right? Yes. Alright, please be correct though. I don't have to do this again. Come on.
Welcome back.
Goryo. There we go. Okay, we finally got through Edgefield. I could have easily done it much more faster if I didn't forget to select Diogen. But that was a 17-minute run, not too long. Actually a pretty fast round for no evidence, I would say. Because sometimes trying to test for those ghosts can take a long time. Alright, but now we have 2 maps left. We have Maple Lodge and Sunny Meadows. We're at 3 hours. I'm gonna say like 3 hours and 10 minutes basically. That's like how much time we've spent so far. We have 2 maps left. So that's really good. Alright. And we just unlocked the paramike as well, which is gonna be huge for the next map. But anyways, let's go to Camp Maple Lodge. Or Maple Lodge campsite. Alright. Here we are. Oh, imagine Blood Moon. Oh no, it's just regular. I did actually have a Blood Moon on, what was it, Ridgeview? I think so. Alright, let's go though. Oh yeah, I gotta start my timer as well. Duh. I forgot about that. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. Take a sip. Also, flavor of the day is tiger's blood. It's a mix of strawberry, watermelon, and coconut, I think. Which coconut is definitely overpowering, I think, but it still tastes pretty good. I like it. The only bad part about it is the smell. Like when you open and smell the drink, it kind of smells like, I don't know, it doesn't really smell the best. But and I should also bring a paramike. That'll definitely be huge though. Alright. Just gonna toss this guy in. Also warming up as well. Wait, is it heavy rain? Oh, it is. That actually kind of sucks. If I can test candle under the roof, like right there by the table, that might actually be a bit better. We'll see. But yeah, tier 3 paramech means I can hear a floor above and the middle floor and a floor below as well. So basically 3 floors, which is huge. Especially on this map and especially on Sunny Meadows as well. That's going to help a ton just finding the ghost. So I'm very glad we got that last time. I think it was last time we like just unlocked it. Alright, anyways, there's a crucifix. Gonna place it in the middle. Do that. Just gonna throw the salt over here. I don't know where the ghost is gonna be. Okay, candle should be fine here, right? Yeah, okay. Just in case the ghost actually finds me, that'll be perfect. And still not hunting. Okay. Alright. What are my objectives also? Got Helen Shotcross, Clans Repel, Paramech. Okay, that's perfect. I can actually do that like right now. if it finds me while we're hunting. Okay, I saw something on the Paramech, but I don't know what that was. Also, happy Thursday, everyone. Hopefully, oh yeah, I gotta start recording as well. I know it's fine. I'll just do it from the stream. No, I'll do a recording. I don't trust the stream in case it drops frames or something, because it always drops frames. Oh crap! No, like this. Okay, that's fine. Man, she double backed. You're rude. You are very rude. You're probably at shade. No, it can't be shade. Never mind. I don't know why I was doing that. Probably like on Rio or something. I don't know. Last time I was here, I got like a yokai that I just could not test for because I ran out of smudge sticks. Just gonna pause. It was a banshee, really? Well, where's my banshee scream? All right, that really sucks. So Maple Lodge cabin is like the worst area. Like I hate that. Blood moon? Nope. No blood moon. All right, just gonna start it. There we go. All right, let's do this again, shall we? Yippee! I'm gonna leave my flashlight. Grab a paramech this time. Who needs a flashlight? Not me. Just make it a little bit more quicker. I want to beat this in the first hour. Beat Cabin or Maple Lodge and Sunny Meadows. Might be pretty hard, but I want to try. I have to. And then after that, we can just focus on doing some probably more evidence. Cause I want to level up fast to get another prestige under my belt. That'd be pretty nice. And would you like? Look at that. It's also raining again. What a surprise. We're good here though. I'll set up and... Oh, there's a bone there too. Look at that. Oh, please don't be in the cabin again. I saw a little... Are you kidding me? Okay. It's literally just in the cabin again. It's just taunting me. Every time I'm here, it's just in the cabin. Like the last 3 times, or last 4 times I've been here, I think 3 of those times it's been in the cabin. And 1 of those times it was in the... It was by the cabin too, actually. It was like by the dock or something. Such a hard room. Okay, escape the ghost and crucifix. That's gonna be fun. Alright, just gonna bring these guys. Oh man. Why does it gotta give me the cabin? Seriously. Such a hard room. It's just hard to get away from the ghosts, especially when you run out of like smudge sticks and stuff. Which I mean, at that point, did I even have a smudge stick in my inventory? Actually, I don't think so. I think I used it, didn't I? I don't even remember now. That's loud. TV. Thanks a lot. I'll just hold on to this. I can actually take a photo of this right now. Bone. All right, that's actually good. Found the bone. Now let's hope we get a revenant or something. Something easy. Like an Obake, Poltergeist even. I'll just set up already. It's doing the same thing. It's not hunting, so... Or I can be another Banshee that just doesn't want to hunt. There we go. Okay. Can't really hear much. Is that the same speed? That sounds a little bit faster. That does kind of sound slightly faster. But also not. Okay, I don't appreciate that. I do not appreciate this run at all. Like, honestly, I just want to restart, but I can't. That'd be too cheesy. All right, just stopped. That's fine. Let's just get over there and turn that TV off before it starts hunting again. Of course, it's in the attic, or in the cabin. It's always got to be in the cabin for whatever reason. Maple Lodge just hates me. I hate Maple Lodge too, so whatchamacallit. The feeling is mutual. That's the word I was looking for. Or saying. Oh, you shut the TV off. Thanks. Right as I get here. Alright. We do get a Heinz bar right there, though. Is that a Hantu or something? Okay. He's coming. That definitely sounds faster than normal. Yeah, that's definitely faster. Hello, sir. Okay, what do I need to do? Crucifix and escape the ghost. It's totally easy. It is speeding up. Okay. Honestly, I think it's just a normal ghost. Doesn't look like Oni to me. Yeah, there's like too many just like normal blinks in there. Alright, so no Oni. It also blew the candle out, so no Shade, no Phantom, no Wraith, as well as none of these guys. Definitely no Raichu, definitely no Obake, I don't think. No Hantu. I don't think it's twins, I think it's just normal speed. That was just all normal speed. Pretty sure. Alright, well, might as well get my photos out of the way again. At the very least, this is pretty easy. Just getting all the photos and boom. Alright, that's probably good. Yep. Probably took too many. Alright, I guess I'll just listen to him. I could do like a yokai test over here. It should be totally fine and just sit right here. Shouldn't see me at all. That's also hunting. Right? I can't turn this on. There it is. Whoa. Is this a mimic? Or is it actually twins? That's definitely slower. If that's not slower, then I don't know what this is. It's either twins or mimic. Which is actually huge for us. Wait, that's so good, because all we need is just crucifix, and then we need to figure out the ghost, and that's it. Okay, that's huge, actually. It's huger than huge. So that means it cannot be any of these ghosts. That's for sure. Either twins or mimic. Gamore would be the same exact speed because my sanity has not changed. So there's no reason for Amore to actually change its speed. So that's pretty impossible there. Let's see, I will... I'll drop a smudge stick over here just in case I need it. If I want to grab the paramedic, just to make sure the ghost is actually gonna not hunt me right now. Do I have this hiding spot? I do. Okay, that's actually good. And it's upstairs somewhere, right? Like every time it hunts, it shows upstairs. Maybe. That's Whisper. But it showed upstairs. Man, I hate this area. Hello? Okay, got a crucifix. I'm just gonna drop it right here. Just in case it actually is here. If you don't know, whenever you walk outside and you're inside, that's considered a different floor. So maybe upstairs is this. You never know. Whisper? I think it is actually upstairs though. Haunting? Question mark? There's just random 10.1 dB just spike right there. Oh yeah, it's right there. It was right there. Right by the door. You saw that? For a split second. So it is in that room, that's good. Alright. Well, Operation Crucifixes is going alright so far. So now we just gotta grab another crucifix to cover that whole room and we should be fine. That's legit all we need. We found the bone already, it was like right there. And it should be probably twins. Yeah, still slow. Also, was this light blinking? Why would it be blinking right here? It's a bit weird. Wait, imagine if the ghosts... What if they added, like, if a ghost is, like, walking near a generator or near a breaker on a map while it's hunting, it would flicker all lights that are on. Like, even if they're off, that would actually be pretty sick. Like, by the breaker, you'd know, because all the lights are just going crazy. That would be pretty cool. Just like an OG Phasmo, how whenever a ghost was hunting normally, just that meant every light would flash. Your flashlights would flash, no matter how far away you are from the ghost. That'd actually be a pretty cool thing, I think. Would be pretty cool. Just bring a camera just in case. Check for mimic. Never know, might be mimicking 2 slow ghosts in a row. And another fast ghost or something. Probably hunting, right? Maybe. No? Okay. Well. Crucifix. Gonna throw this right here. You turned... Oh, there's the phone right there. Huh. Alright. Any orbizoids? I'm just gonna drop them right there. And run away. That's all I'm gonna do. I've only got 1 smudge stick, which is not gonna keep me safe here. Definitely not. Every time I'm in this area, I just die. That's just what it is. I hate this area. It sucks. If we see all the lights shut off and we can still turn on lights, and that means the crucifix gets used. I'm just gonna pick this guy up. And then Paramic. Just gonna grab you. Alright. And now we just wait. Honestly, that's all we do. Yeah! That's all we needed. And it should be twins, I think. I hope so anyways. It better be. You know, I'm just gonna... I have to check, just in case. Just gonna take all my pills. I'll be totally safe. 80% sanity. Take the thermometer. Shut the breaker off. That's fine. Shouldn't be able to kill me. Unless it actually is the mimic. But that's why I'm bringing the thermometer to check for the exact room. Then I can know for sure that it is just twins. Because there's no other ghost that could do that. Morway would have to have been the same exact speed every hunt. Right, like the first hunt was like slightly faster, and then the second or the next couple hunts were slightly slower. So that tells me twins. It's very, very cold, 1 degree there, and this is just normal temperatures with the breaker being off. So should just be twins. Just gonna check one more time though. One more time. Yep, no orbs, so that's good. Let's lead. Should be twins, unless I'm like very dumb. But obviously not a Hantu or a Thay, because they were speeding up, which both of those ghosts cannot speed up. Because those speed up on different terms. The Hantu will speed up and down based on temperature, because a hotter a room is, the slower the Hantu is. And obviously vice versa, the colder the room is, the faster the Hantu is. And the Thay, it just depends on what age it is at that time. That shows what speed it is, I guess. Or whatever. You get what I'm saying. The younger the Thay is, the faster they are. The older they are, the slower they are. I guess. Thay stuff. Should be twins though. I selected it right. I didn't forget. Yeah, twins. Nice. Okay, stop the timer. I forgot about that. Only 13 minutes, not too bad. An entrance bone. Yep, exactly right there at the entrance. Alright. 1 map left, and then I gave myself the leeway of having a Ouija board. And I'm not going to set it to Ouija board because you see random is basically 9 times. But if I set it to Ouija board, it takes it down by 2 times. Which is quite a bit. So I'm going to keep that as high as I can. I'm just going to refresh until I actually get the Ouija board. Alright, let's do this. Let's die. This is going to be fun. Alright. I was about to say blood moon, I imagine. Okay, just gonna start it whenever we pick up an item. There we go. I think I'll do the same thing, Paramic, and then this. A large map especially is gonna be hard to find the ghosts without a Paramic. And I'm only gonna be using the Ouija board just for the bone, nothing else. That's the only like rule, I guess. I guess for a photo. That could be the only other thing I could do with it. Take a photo of it. I mean, it's just a free photo. I just gotta hope we have a Ouija board. And we do not. Awesome. We have a monkey paw, actually. Okay, well now we get to re-roll. I'm just gonna keep the timer going, because why not? Okay, right now I'm just going for a Ouija board. Okay, that's like the rule I'm giving myself. Alright. Clear weather. Obviously no blood moon. Okay. I guess I'll just walk in right away, like straight away, and just check for the bone. My game is also frozen. Okay, thank you. Imagine Banshee Scream right away. I've never had that happen before. You just walk into a house and immediately you get a Banshee Scream. Oh, I thought there was like a sound like... Hello. All the way over there. Alright, Voodoo Doll. That's not a board, so I'm not taking that. You can go suck on an egg. Thank you very much. Some say you can still hear the screams. Nice. I love hearing screams. Sunrise, that's nice. Okay, you better not kill me. Please. Okay, hunting. I hear nothing. Alright, Ouija board? Nope, that's a mirror. Which would actually be kind of nice, but still. Looking for a Ouija board. Luigi board. Also, if you're ordering, the fountain up here is tied to the breaker, in case you didn't know. So when the breaker's off, it'll be all silent. Unless there's like rain or something. Which actually adds to the creepiness. Kind of cool. Man, so many ambient noises. You open the door and immediately there's like 3. Alright, Ouija board, please. Nope, that's a summoning circle. That's kind of a Ouija board, not. Alright, let's go. Raining. Please tell me I have a blood moon. Oh my, we have a blood moon. Look at that. Okay, you know, I guess we'll take a blood moon. Why not? That's crazy. Alright, well, okay. I was about to walk out and say wish me luck. That is super crazy though. We got a blood moon. Okay, I've got to do this one now. I have to. I've got to try at least. Oh, it's fast. Oh. Is it Deogen fast? Yeah, it's Deogen fast. Oh, it's literally just a Deogen. Are you kidding me? Okay, we got lucky then. Wait, are we gonna get more lucky and get a Ouija board? No, summoning circle. That sucks. But that's actually extremely good though. We should have a Deogen. Or Mimic. What the heck? That's crazy. Alright, I mean, I'll take it. Not too bad. Blood Moon Deogen. On Sunny Meadows. Man, those pops are annoying. You know those audio pops? It's bad in this room too. I think it's only this room, right? Oh, I blew out a candle, but that doesn't... Wait, it's still counted for a firelight? Huh. That should be a bug then, I think. I'm pretty sure in the patch notes, or like however the devs explained it, it should only give you the firelight objective for candles that like you bring in for what they blow out. Which I didn't bring any candles in, not yet anyways. And obviously it blew out a candle in the chapel. So that's definitely a bug. That should not happen. Unless maybe they like worded it in a weird way that confused me, but pretty sure that's just a bug. I don't think that's supposed to be a thing. Our motion sensor and EMF should be totally fine. I can literally just stand here at the entrance and do that. Easy peasy. Blood Moon 2, that's gonna be an extra 10% money bonus. Gonna be so good. Okay, EMF, motion sensor, should be totally fine. Not my lighter. Definitely don't drop your lighter. That's probably the worst thing you could do. Alright, am I gonna bring a bunch of candles for it to blow out? Give me EMF, hopefully. Alright. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm sure you probably know, but Blood Moon is light rain. It's always giving me light rain, so you can light your candles outside if you're like on a campsite map or you have a ghost room outside on Bleasdale or something. Very good. Alright, set up the motion sensor. Perfect. EMF. I mean, I'll just place it like right here. I mean, I did smudge it, right? So we got a bunch of time. Alright, somewhere back there in the kitchen area. Or is that it right there? Definitely far away. Is it still a Diogen? That's why I didn't place my assault, just in case it was actually a mimic. Oh no, she's coming. Yeah, she's coming. Okay, place assault. Fast. Place it. Okay, we're good. Okay, got the ghost photo. Okay, gonna smudge you, walk past you. Okay, hopefully that'll give me the EMF once it walks away. Get over here. Come on. Did that work? No, still no EMF. Great. Okay, that's fine. Hello. What's your name? Tricia Thompson, TT. Alright, that's totally fine. Just gonna loop you around here. Should be able to loop it like in the open, like right here too. You can do crazy loops with that. Just walk your Dio around. No problem. Alright, so no EMF. Huh. That's fine, I guess. I can take all my photos. And now the hard part is just gonna be finding the bone. There's gonna be tons of fun, right? Super fun. Alright, first of all, I wanna take all my sanity pills and then find the ghost room. And I'll just hold on to a smudge stick. I was gonna say I'll probably put a crucifix in there, but nope. Should be Diogen. I'm gonna make sure and actually write it down. Not like that one time on Edgefield where I had a Diogen as well and then I left and I forgot to select it. Like an idiot. That's totally my bad. Okay. Yeah, thermometer to find the ghosts. I can use my paramic. And I guess I'll take on smudge stick as well as I guess video camera. Just be safe. You never know. Never know. Yeah, we have a summoning circle so we could just bring down my sanity that way too. Yeah, the breaker's off. That's awesome. Love it. Alright. Well, I guess I'll just take this. Find the bone, or find the ghost this way. Also need the EMF. I feel comfortable without a smudge stick for now. I mean, I'm at 80% sanity, so should be good for a good while. Should be, but I mean, we also have a blood moon, which adds an additional 50% more sanity drain to the players. Which means we drain sanity faster, which is fun. Lots of fun, which means you die quicker. There's a no breaker there. Oh, I heard that. Oh, look at this area. That actually kind of looks cool. You're not hunting, right? What? Okay. Wait, were you like in the bushes? I heard like the voice like in this direction. That was kind of weird. Okay, we do have to get a breaker right here. That's good. There's no light out here, is there? Man, it would actually be really cool to see this like courtyard all lit up. Lit up with the blood moon or something. A red light ghost event in here, imagine. That would actually be so sick. Right, but anyways, we can actually see there's also a light switch here, isn't there? Light up the hallway. It's not going to do anything for my sanity, I doubt it. It might prevent like a tiny bit of sanity from draining, but not much at all. Okay, are you in here? Nope, I don't think so. 14 reading there, 12 degrees here. I mean, that ghost event teleported it to his location, or to that location in the courtyard. I think you're in here. Yeah. And there's also just a thing happening. Did I do it? Yeah, let's go. Alright, so now we have the task of finding the bone. Wow. Doesn't that sound fun? I guess one good thing is that the deal hunts at a 40% sanity, so we should actually be fine for a good long bit before it actually starts hunting us. I say that, then it just starts hunting right now. Imagine. Alright, hopefully we can find the bone quickly. And hopefully I don't walk past it. That would be the worst thing I could ever do, is just walk past the bone. Oh man. Also, I was kind of hoping to find a Ouija board. But nope, we get a blood moon instead. Yeah, this is the hiding spot right here. I guess this is always here, maybe. Got pumpkins, which you cannot pick up. Can hardly pick up anything. Oh, you got a bunch of cans actually. That's pretty good. It's definitely an improvement compared to the OG Asylum. The OG Asylum plus Highschool plus all the old maps had like nothing for the ghost to throw. I mean, basically just the big maps just don't really have much to throw. The bone could probably spawn underneath these things. What you got here? Vladislav. Baby, don't hurt me. Oh, Vladislav? Like, what is love? What the heck? I didn't even notice that was a thing. That's a cool little Easter egg. What the heck? Oh, the bone. Let's go. Wait, that's it, right? We got a Diogen with the bone. Easy. That's all we got. Okay. Less than an hour. That's why I said I wanted less than an hour today, so that's actually huge. There could have been much more for me to explore, find the bone. And luckily we got a big bone too, so easy to see. Imagine it's like one of the skinny bones is like in a little corner, it's like right up against the wall or something. That would be hard. Alright, now I'm just gonna take a video camera, which I think I brought one, right? Yeah, right there. And then we're gonna check the room. Just make sure it's actually a Diogen and not a mimic. You never know. Gotta be safe. But it should be totally fine in terms of sanity. As I said before, Diogen can only hunt when you're below 40% sanity, so I'm probably still around 60%, maybe 65. That's kind of my estimate right now. I heard that. I think it's still in the same room. But we're gonna just check this whole area. Why not? Okay, no orbs. What about here? I hear water. Oh yeah, the coal. Makes a new sound, that's cool. That's like snow. Right? It kind of sounds like a snow kind of sound. Alright, I'm gonna say it's just a Diogen. I mean, it was a Diogen 2 times in a row, so... Airball. Capinoni. I already know that. Also dirty water. It is looking quite dirty. Very nice. I can't pick up like hardly anything here. What the heck? Can't pick up a knife. You can pick up the cleaver. I'll take that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna steal that. Steal that from the asylum. It's gonna haunt me forever now. It's gonna like place a curse on me or something. Alright. I definitely have to do a screenshot of this though. That for sure. Vladislav. Baby, don't hurt me. 90s bestseller. Perfect. That's crazy. That's definitely one thing I definitely want to like get better at, is like looking at objects and like seeing Easter eggs, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't normally take the time to like look at the details, I guess. I mean, some of the main details, like, I don't know, blood and stuff, blood and gore, but Easter egg stuff like that, like blood is love. And then Bake Off, like whenever we explored the new Bleasdale, I never really looked at that kind of stuff. Like there was a bunch of stuff I missed too, from when I saw from watching Insum stream of the new Bleasdale. Yeah, there was so much I missed. Even the spider. I think in the VOD when I was editing it for my oh, we are very low actually. We were in hunting range. Okay, that was fun then. Well, should be good with the Diogen. Yeah, when I was editing the VOD for my my first experience on the new Bleasdale, I saw we had the spider in the corner, but I just like totally missed it. I just looked over it. There we go, Diogen. 6,000 bucks. Wow, Apocalypse. I definitely don't have that already. Tier 3 motion sensor. What is that? Wow. I can't believe it. I unlocked nothing. Amazing. Yeah, plus 10%, so another 600 bucks, or 550 basically. We found the bone, we got the Diogen. Oh yeah, stop the timer too. What am I doing? I'm gonna remove like a minute from that. So we got Sunny Meadows. That's awesome. So 47 minutes plus the 3 hours and 10 minutes that I think I got from last stream, or I guess yesterday. So it took me less than 4 hours to beat all maps on perfect games. No evidence. That's actually pretty good. I like that. We actually did it this time. I know the first time I did this challenge, or technically the last time too, I guess, it took me like 2 full streams to actually do this. But that was also because I didn't have the Ouija board. Which honestly, the Ouija board is only for like 2 maps anyways, Sunny Meadows and Brownstone High School. Literally just for the large maps, just to save a little bit of time. Because that definitely takes quite a bit to just look in every single room and find the bone. So I just did that for just to speed it up a little bit. Honestly, that was like a much better challenge, I think. I could have definitely done that last stream, I feel like, if I hadn't messed up a couple times. But what did I mess up on? I messed up on like a miling on... I messed up on a miling on High School, which I could have easily figured out if I didn't like already rule it out by then. I think I just went off of like what I thought it wasn't. So I just ruled out miling, and then it turned out it was a miling, which definitely made it... I think that probably lost me like probably 50 minutes of time, maybe 40 minutes. I think so, right? Because the next high school map after that was like a 30-minute, 40-minute round. So that could have taken a whole chunk off. It could have taken this whole run off, basically, this amount of time. So it would have only taken me like basically 3 hours and 20 minutes maybe to actually to beat this whole challenge. So maybe next time I'll remember not to mess up my timer, because normally I like to type the numbers on my keypad, but that's also the controls for the live stream timer. Like you get the pause, you get the start and then reset. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna write down. I'll just write down 4 hours. I think 4 hours is how long it probably took. Okay, I've got to also go back in the VOD to see how long it actually took me with the recording. Okay, I did actually mess it up somehow for high school. I think I wrote down like classroom 21, which reset the whole timer. So then it messed me up. But besides that, I think it was probably about 4 hours. So basically one stream. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And that was definitely not bad at all. And if you made it this far, then why not just subscribe and like the video? And while you're down there, you can comment down below what was your favorite part of the video. And since you made it this far, you can comment down below the word bacon, and I'll heart your comment. I heart everyone's comments, but you know, I'll give you an extra heart. Why not? But anyways, if you want to see more challenges like this, you can click right over there. And by the way, one of those videos, the Blood Moon challenge on every map, feel free to like that video if you want, because I want to get it up to 30 likes. So then I'll do that challenge again with no evidence instead. On that challenge, I actually do nightmare mode, but blood moons on every single map, which requires you to refresh the map so many times to get a blood moon. So definitely takes a little bit to do, but it was actually pretty fun. I liked it. But anyways, happy ghost hunting. Bye bye.